What's up, sack sniffers?
What is
Pickle
up?
sniffers. Pickle sniffer.
Actually, Grace is the only pickle sniffer here, so it's cool.
If we're gonna be literal, yeah.
Oh man!
Unless y'all got something to tell me.
Yeah,
I
you said
do.
we could do this, so you said we could treat you just like
Mark
one
might
of
have
the guys.
dabbled
So
in the 80s. Who knows?
now
We're
you're
not
in
sure.
trouble.
Well, I was just experimenting. It's
Yeah.
not dabbling.
I just took
It
a
was
just
just a
smiling.
phase.
If you're smiling, it's experimenting.
Oh, Mark's gay. So we got that
True.
first too.
That's true.
Oh yeah, yeah. So you guys, you people that are just now tuning in, we just got started. This is our last podcast for a month. We're taking the whole month of July off like we do every year. We'll be back August 3rd, I think it is. When's the first Wednesday?
Hey, guess what?
What?
I'll be older when we come back.
How older will you be?
I will be 29.
Oh man, it's actually August 5th. When do you turn 29?
August 1st.
Ooh.
Oh man, we're gonna have a happy birthday episode for Grace.
Right.
A happy birthday episode.
That's
That would be
awesome,
fun.
dude.
29's that's a good birthday.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to 30.
Nice.
Don't rush it. Don't rush it because it goes fast.
No, I know. It goes faster and faster every year of the time. But
yes.
But I kind of feel like your 20s are like your toddlerhood of your adulthood. You know?
That's fair.
Yeah.
I'm looking
You're trying to figure out how to be
That's
an
a
adult.
fair-
Yeah.
that's a reasonable outlook on that, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're kind of like paddling your way through shit, like treading water. You know what I mean? So I guess that's a good way. That's a good analogy.
I mean, I even feel like now you look back 5 years ago, you're like, idiot. And then I think you just do that till you die.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're 80, 75, like, look at this dumbass.
Yeah.
But it's kind of, because I'm going to
You
be.
don't know what you don't know.
Yeah. I'm going to be 42 on Sunday. And I'm like, damn.
Oh, man.
Happy early birthday.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm like, oh no.
It's all downhill from here, buddy.
This motherfucker old as fuck, bro.
Old son, 40 tizzle. That's
hey,
all right. I feel even worse. So
you gotta roll with it at a certain point. Ain't that Mark? Right, Mark. You just gotta kind of roll with it at a certain point. You're just like, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I got gray in my beard. I got gray in my chest hair. I'm like, whatever, dog.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
I had my youth.
Damien and what's that fucking guy? Cameron Kid, dude. Thanks for fucking hitting me up and ordering fucking tools from you brothers. You guys are fucking rad dudes. Dudes. I really appreciate you.
Bunch of cool dudes.
Bunch of cool guys ordering tools from old T Squeegee. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate the shit out of yins. Yeah.
That's what you appreciate about them?
Yeah, that's it. That's the only thing I like about them is that they order stuff from me.
Other than that, they suck.
Other than that, they're both fucking dickheads.
Oh my God.
No, they're good dudes, man. I mean, fuck. Cameron's been watching a podcast for like 10 fucking years now. You know what I mean? So, there's a lot to like about those dudes. They're just good dudes. You know what I mean? So we try to support each other, all of us, in one way or another. You know what I mean? Yeah, we try.
You know what I'm saying?
Know what I'm saying? Know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? And for the channel members, you guys are not gonna miss anything because I've already got vlogs in the chamber. I told Seth about it. I'm locked and loaded, ready for. I'm just finishing up the first one. I don't know if I'll have it done for the 4th of July because I want them to be good. So I'm doing members only vlogging now. That's what I'm gonna do. Because I'm gonna eliminate the Patreon at some point. I just need to get over there and fucking. I just need to take the time.
What's wrong with it?
I just need to take the time and just go over there and fucking get rid of it. But yeah, I'm gonna and then because it's just easier to do shit on YouTube than it is. I'm glad that YouTube started doing that. So now I can do like members only content on there because before, if I shared a link on like a private link, like only half the guys would be able to see it, and then I would get fucking messages like I can't view the video. So now I'm just gonna be able to upload it, and the members will just see it. It's just there. They'll get a notification. It's gonna be dope. So like my vlog videos that I used to really enjoy doing on YouTube, um, I'm just gonna be doing for members because the whole reason why we started them, we were gonna do the other podcast for just um channel members. That's obviously not happening anymore. So
Yeah.
um I'm just gonna go back old school and do vlogs. I like it anyways.
Especially working by yourself too. It's like you can kind of, do you know what I mean? Like it's kind of like,
I don't
it's definitely
like
just like a day with TJ, you know?
I'm going to make a triumphant return to YouTube. I'm going to buck the system and go straight back to YouTube like old school and start doing YouTube videos again because short form content is gay. And I feel like you get more trolls on short form content. Like I will do like my zero ads and my maker ads and my WCR ads and my Sorbo ads, of course, but what happened with Tool Talk with Luke? I don't know. You'll have to talk to Luke about that. I was just Luke's guest on that show, so I'm not exactly sure what happened to that. Um, I'm not sure what I don't know. Maybe he got mad at me. I was like, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not posting these. Fuck TJ. I don't know. Not exactly sure what the deal is with that.
Most
But
of these things never seem to work out long term for some reason.
yeah, the extra podcast and that's I was just like, what? I enjoy um I enjoy shooting long form content. I have more fun editing that kind of stuff. I feel like I'm kind of better at that than the short form stuff. So um yeah, I heavily reinvested in my filming gear and my audio equipment, and I'm ready to go. I'm ready. So I had a fun
Heck
day.
yeah.
I had a fun day. The day we talked about Seth, I had a really fun day. That was
Nice.
cool. I enjoyed doing that. I was like, man, I really missed this. So I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, it'll be cool.
I
Become a
enjoy
channel
watching them.
member. It's like $1.90. It's $1.99.
$99.
$1.99.
I have
It's
some exciting news to share, if I
let's hear it.
may.
Let's hear it.
So I made a website for the museum, and
Yes,
we've
I
got
see.
things moving along with the nonprofit. And Jessica Battle is now part of the museum, helping us.
Cool.
And she made an Instagram for the museum and made a really cool reel. So we've got that started going.
Cool.
And the museum is now able to accept donations. So
All right.
if anybody feels so inclined, there is a button on the website.
Mark,
Yeah.
send him your wooden stacks.
I wish you would have. I
I
wish
wish
you
I
would
had
have.
them.
I wish you
had
would have
them.
cleared us. I wish you would have cleared with me um the fact that you're going to promote your website on my podcast. I wish you
I'm
should have cleared
sorry.
that. You should have cleared that with me first. You should have asked for permission from me and Seth and Mark before you went and tried to scrounge fucking window cleaning tools from our fucking adoring fans. How dare you, Grace? That is
For a
super
second,
cool.
I was like,
So-
I cannot tell if you're being
I mean,
serious.
yeah,
And then I was
come
like,
on.
oh, he's just fucking with me. Okay.
I knew as soon as you started talking, but I saw
Yeah.
your face and I'm like, I'm gonna let this go for a little while.
She'll
So
get it
donations
eventually.
can be monetary or equipment and tools, correct?
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. The donate button is only set up for monetary.
Mhm. Yeah.
But
Well, you
if
should
anybody
have.
has
You
things
should
that they
have
would
said
like to,
something before the show so we could do a linker up here. I could have put a widget
oh,
here. I could have put a widget that people could have clicked on.
I'm sorry, I was eating my
Well,
pizza.
when we do this, when we come back in August,
Yeah.
I can put it in the comments too.
Well, I'll have a widget ready, so when I
Okay.
could post it on the screen and people could just touch the screen and donate.
Oh, hell yeah,
Just-
awesome.
just
Thank
that,
you.
yeah.
I'm gonna post it in the comments though too, but thank you for that. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I don't have any old tools.
Yeah.
I mean, my oldest are like 20 years old. I'm like,
Yeah,
that's not old. It's the
same.
same thing
we
that's
need
still
ancient
around.
fucking tools.
I don't have any of that.
Yeah, the only thing that I have old that there's some things that I have that I just won't part with. Like I have an Unger 0 degree that has the flat round disc. You know what I'm talking about, Mark?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I still have that one.
The original rendition.
Yeah, but
I'm
that's
not willing-
80s or 90s. That
yeah,
ain't
and I'm not. Yeah, but I'm
20s.
still. I mean, yeah, but I
Yeah.
mean,
That's
compared
still
to what's
old
out there
for
now, it's
window
still
cleaning
old.
history. You
Yeah,
know what I
it's
mean?
Still
Yeah.
old
Like,
for
most of
Windows.
the-
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I think 80s stuff. I think anything before the 2000s probably counts right now, right? I
Mhm.
mean, you're talking 25, 30 years. That's, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
That works.
Yeah. Yeah. So I've got
Honestly,
some,
just give her money.
So I got some stuff coming with the members only stuff. I've got people have been after me and hounding me forever about Squeegee Life sticker. They wanted the Squeegee Life sticker to come back, and I'm bringing it back. The Squeegee Life sticker, the cool one, the one that just says Squeegee Life. That what I'm talking about, the hashtag Squeegee
Mhm.
Life. I'm got a bunch of those being made. I've got, once you become a channel member, you will get your card, of course. You'll get your little membership card. Why do I never have one when I mention that? And I've got a cool ass sticker that I'm not going to show any Indians. You can't see it unless you become a member. Or if you're on this podcast, then I'll give you one.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah, dudes.
So, yeah. It's going to be some
yeah,
cool
and
stuff.
Jessica made a mention, if I may interject for a moment.
Oh, here we go. More of this
if
shit.
if anybody would like to if anybody would like to email over pictures of themselves wearing WCR gear in a yearbook style photo, that would be so awesome, as well as some high resolution in the field photos. We're working on some fun things for the museum, so you can send those to rollingwiththewindowcleaner@gmail.com. Please
Cool.
and thank you.
Heck yeah.
Mm.
Mark would send them, but he'd have to put the camera on the ground to get a
Really?
picture.
I mean, I'm a nice guy. I just want
I'll send myself because I'm ancient.
I just want everyone to know how nice of a guy I am. That I love.
You're
Oh
very
yeah,
nice.
how nice of a guy are you? I'm so nice.
I'm so nice that I allow Grace to do that on my podcast.
The podcast that I'm now a co-host of.
Ah, man, why you have to bring up fucking old shit, Grace?
Listen, Grace, you don't have ownership.
Yeah,
I don't
Grace,
have ownership yet.
Yeah, Grace,
Yeah.
we
I'm
haven't had the ownership. We haven't had the annual ownership meeting yet.
Right.
Yeah, we haven't had
Until
the
that
meeting of the
happens.
minds. Yeah.
Right.
Until that happens,
The board
your
of directors
quarter
will
share-
decide.
your
Seth, have you
quarter
had that
share is
meeting?
on the shelf until
If the
August
VAR
5th
if-
is when we had the owners meeting.
yeah.
And that's when you get your quarter share, dude.
Oh.
Unless you're in the
You're laughing
unless
now.
you're in the
You're laughing now, but
unless you're in the Voxer shitbox, I don't know if you can be in the owners meeting. We have to re-implement that where Mark
Yeah.
just sends you farts all day long.
yeah,
Oh.
you have to.
He sent
I
so
mean-
many. TJ and him sent so many. It would go off in the middle of the night. My wife would hear it. She'd be like, "Is TJ sending?" She like knew who it was.
She
based
know.
off the fart.
Yeah, Seth's wife knew whose asshole was whose asshole. It was kind of weird.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Mark would send shower ones that always made me laugh.
Yeah.
Start
I
my day off
can-
with Mark's shower fart.
I can understand that though from when Hunter lived with 3 other guys. Like,
Oh yeah.
you can tell whose farts are whose. I get it.
Well, I agree that Grace is not. Grace is not probably. Grace is the best additions to the show since Mark. Fuck Seth, but
Thanks,
the
dude.
only thing I don't like about Grace is she's always on the right of the screen. She's always out of center frame, and that's like a no for me.
Well, you
get
didn't
yelled at,
tell
too.
me that, ding
I
dong.
get-
I could have
Yeah, ding dong.
moved
Hell
over.
yeah.
Ding dong. Now there's a first for the podcast.
that's my ding dong is my name on PlayStation.
No,
5.
Grace. I'm only messing with you. The only reason why I said that is because you've been talking behind the Sorbo emblem this entire time, so nobody can see your face. So I was just trying to help you out. Yeah.
Oh, well, I guess I didn't. Oh, now I see.
See,
when I look over to
Nobody-
the
yeah.
YouTubes, I can see it now.
You're behind
If I
the
lean here, I'm
Sorbo.
on the
My bad,
WCR.
dog.
Yeah,
If I lean here,
I'm just trying to give you. I'm just trying to give you your fucking camera time, brother.
Hey, I appreciate the constructive criticism.
Hey, listen, I'm about to block Squeegee.
Say something sooner next time,
I'm about
ding
to block
dong.
Squeegee chick from commenting
Why?
on the podcast because she's in here.
Oh, because she's positive?
Yeah, no, she's fucking giving you the old attaboys in the comments there. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Let me
We don't do that
criticize
here.
Grace. Let me criticize her.
Oh, I'm pressing buttons on my keyboard. Whoopsie.
I put an order in this morning and I'm having. No, man, all you had to do, Cody, is click the link. You know what I mean? You got to click the link, brother. I don't, dude, like I said, if people take the time to fucking call me or shoot me a screenshot of something they want and let me place their order, I mean, that's super cool. If you don't, that's cool too. I don't care. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? What can you do? You know what I mean?
I almost made a mistake and then I had to call TJ. I was like halfway through filling my card. I was like, oh, damn. I got to call him.
Like I said, it's, yeah, I mean, like I said, you know, I'm not tripping. You know,
it happens when you're busy, but.
Yeah, I don't care, man. You know what I mean? If you take the time to do that, that's really nice. You know what I'm saying? It's really nice if you do. You know what I mean? So if you don't, I'm not going to be all upset about it. It'll be okay. I'll have to go out and unfortunately clean windows for a living. It sucks, but yeah, you got to do it. You got to do it.
Bro, I cleaned so many windows today.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I did. My hands hurt.
Yeah,
this is the worst type of days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually feel bad. I took the day off and did errands
and spend it with your family though.
Well, my sons were at daycare, so I did a bunch of stuff around the house. Got that done. Did some business stuff that I needed to be done, and then, man, I'm not gonna lie, I took a nap. I took a nap, and it was real nice, dude.
Hey, dude, I want to tell you guys something. So our taxes are finally done being prepared after we had to file a fucking extension. Guess what, guys?
What, you're in the good?
The state is giving us $500 back this year.
You don't owe any money, dude. You don't owe any money,
ever, brother. Hell yeah.
Dude, that's pretty good. You have your taxes done. Mine won't be done till like October. From like they never done.
Brother.
If I could ever get my business account and my account to do what they're supposed to do, it would be done.
I was like, "Are you okay with that?" She's like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "Are you comfortable with them owing us money? Because I feel like something's wrong, dude. Like the other shoe's gonna drop it.
They're gonna take it. They're gonna take it from us.
Yeah, dude. The IRS is gonna go board our house up. God damn it. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. That's the first time that's ever happened.
Dude, it's crazy. When you like, if I see a zero,
it was the state though. It wasn't the federal government. It was the state that. But Rita fucks
That's usually
up all
a good
the time.
time. I was laughing because I got a check from our town because I overpaid in town taxes somehow. So I got like $2,700, and I was like, Christine was like, "Oh, we're gonna spend on that." I'm like, "No, just wait. Give it a week. Something's gonna pop up," and it did. Like as soon as our basement flooded, I had to buy a sump pump for the basement, and it was like $2,000. I was like,
Jennifer's getting $500 back on the taxes, and we're buying a $3,000 door, so it makes all kinds of sense.
Yeah,
fits right in, man.
It totally evens out.
She's used to you being in the hole. She just wanted to put you back in it. You know what I mean? It's fair, dude.
She's like, "I really like this door." I'm like, "Cool," and then she sends me a picture of it, and I was like, "Is that $3,000?" She's like, "Well, that's the only drawback." I'm like, "It's $3,000 a front door," but I mean,
are you guys?
Crazy.
It is.
Are you guys like an S corp, an LLC? How'd you guys?
LLC.
Okay. I mean, S corp is an LLC too. But
well, you just got to
slightly different.
It's the way you file. I think that's the way we file, is what you said.
Yep.
The S corp. I think that's the way we file, but. I don't know.
Did you give yourself a paycheck?
You know what I did? I gave everything to Jennifer, and I was like, "You do this. I'm really good at cleaning windows and talking to people. You're really good at stressing out about bills. You know what I mean? And money. You do that. You know what I mean? And it's the best decision I ever fucking made.
It's a better way. You need somebody to do it.
Letting Jennifer take care of it. Now I just need somebody to answer the phone, so I stop fucking cussing at people. I cussed at somebody on the phone today, guys.
Uh-oh.
What did you say? How bad?
It wasn't too bad. I didn't.
In what context, too? Was it in an angry way or a joking way?
No, I was dead ass serious.
Okay, what'd you say?
Well, this lady called, and she asked if I would give her an estimate to clean her windows. And I was like, sure, I will give you an estimate to clean your windows. She's like, how far out are you scheduled? And I was like, well, I am scheduled out past the 4th of July. I am scheduling the second week of July right now. I've only got 2 days left in that week. And then the week after that, I'm still booked. You know what I mean? So I've got, July is like really spotty for me. So I'm like, stacking appointments. That's what we do. We stack appointments. And she's like, I was like, depending on the size of the job, I might be able to get it in sooner. It just all depends. I need to look at it. She's like, well, I can't just like send you pictures or, count the windows. And I was like, no, I said, I would much prefer to just see the job so I can, tell how dirty the windows are, if there's a stain on them, if the windowsills are really funky, whatever. I can just get a good idea what I'm in for when I get there. So if it isn't going to be too terrible, I can squeeze you in a lot sooner if it's just a wash. You know what I mean? And she's like, well, I got these really high windows in my family room. There's 3 of them. And there's like, my friend brought over his 12-foot ladder and he can't even reach it. Didn't even touch him. And I'm like, okay. I was like, well, I've got all kinds of ladders. And if I can't hit it with a ladder, I'll hit it with a pole. She's like, well, I don't know how you do that. And I was like, okay, well, I just, this is what I do for a living. I've been doing it for 23 years, quite proficiently. I said, if it's possible to do with a pole and I can't get it any other way, I can definitely get them clean. She's like, well, what about the ledge? And I was like, well, I have implements that I can, make that happen. You know what I mean? Which I can, you know what I mean? I've had to do it a few times. And, she proceeded to like go on for like 15 minutes about how there's no way that I could do it with a pole. And I didn't tell her that I would do it with a pole. I was just said, if all else fails, I could hit it with a pole. I was like, but and I was like, in the middle of her fucking talking over me, I was like, well, I got 4 sections of stack ladder. I said, that does about, 24-foot mark, something like that.
Yep.
I said, I've got a 28-foot extension ladder. I've got a fucking 30-foot. I got a 32-foot, whatever the fuck it is, extension ladder. I got plenty of ladders. I'm pretty sure I'd be able to reach it with a ladder. And she's like, well, no. I was like, well, listen. I was like, if you don't want me to do your fucking windows, just tell me you don't want me to do your fucking windows. I was like, you're talking me out of wanting to do them.
Right.
And she like stopped for a second. She's like, well, I'm a realtor and I can get you a lot of business. And I was like, well, I don't.
Here comes the lie.
And I was like, well, and I told her, I was like, well, I don't work with realtors anyway.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, you don't? I was like, no, because they're
all full of shit. Yeah.
And they're always going to get me leads and it never happens.
Yeah. You want to wait till the house sells?
I was like, if you want me to come and give you an estimate, just text me your information. I will come out tomorrow, which is Thursday, tomorrow. And I said, I will have a look and I will tell you how much it's going to cost. You know what I mean? I just, this woman, she fucking browbeat me over the phone. Part of me wants to bid the job, get the job, clean these windows, take her money, and then block her. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to do. I don't want to just not do it. You know what I mean? I don't want to not show up. I don't want to do that, because that just makes me look bad. So I want to do it. I'm going to bid it accordingly. Get the job, clean it, and then just dead her. Because I'm, I know I do great work. You know what I mean? So, but I just like, dude, like, why are people like that? You know what I mean? Like, you call me because you can't do it. You want a thing done, and I tell you that I do the thing, and then you proceed to tell me for 30 minutes how I can't do the thing.
Right. Well, you call me because you want me to do a thing that you want, and then you call a professional, and then you want to fucking debate me on how to do it.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I hate that.
It was a fucking debate.
Yeah.
On the phone.
You know what, TJ?
As soon as I seen the address, No, as soon as I seen the address, I know where the house is at. It's 3 houses down from another house that I do. I can tell you right now, I could do that shit with a 0 degree, straight out, no problem. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna give her a bid. I could do those windows with a pole if I really wanted to. I'm gonna drag a giant extension ladder in her house. I'm gonna make her move all her furniture. You know what I mean? I'm gonna fucking really, 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 really fucking.
Well, I got a guy the other day. We were at his house. It was like he was messaging all the night like before. So you're gonna do it in the pouring rain? I'm like, no, dude, I'm not gonna do it in the pouring rain. I'm like, if it's pouring rain, I won't do it.
Yeah.
So it rained from midnight to 6 a.m. I showed up to his house at 10 o'clock. He's like, what's pouring? I'm like, what are you talking about, dude? It's not supposed to rain for another 3 days. I'm like, do you want to like this is how we're gonna do it? I'm like, I'm gonna use water to wash your windows, dude. So it's like, we're good. He's like, is it that you're going to use water or are you just greedy? And I was like, well, you like, and he's of the persuasion. He's like, he's of the persuasion of a lot of people in West Palm Beach. I'm just going to say that, you know what I mean? Like they come back here and they tell you how the stuff's done. So all I said to him was like, well, usually every accusation is an admission of what you would do.
That wasn't as
and the
big
guy
a deal
just
as it sounded like.
The guy just shut up because I was like, you're accusing me of something that you would do. I wouldn't do that. I'm like, we guarantee our work. If you're unhappy with it, a day later and it doesn't look good, I'll come back and fix it. But I'm like, I don't know. Most successful businesses show up to their appointments if it's not raining. You know what I mean? I'm like, what do you want me to do? He goes, well, when else could you fit me in? I was like, to be honest, like, I don't know if I want to fit
August.
You in. No, you know what I mean? I'm like, we had 14 other appointments that day. Nobody else complained.
Yeah, well,
this one did, and I'm like, I can get you.
Say this: this year is the first year I did 3 houses in a row this year, right next to each other, in like the middle of April while it was raining. It was raining while I had a rain suit on while doing them, and they were like, "Yeah, we don't care." They're like, "Well, it's gonna rain. It's gonna." I showed up, because I always show up. I show up, and I'm like, "Well, if you want me to just do the insides, I'll do everybody's insides and we can reschedule a day for the outside." And they're like, if you don't mind being in the rain, go ahead and do them. I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, we don't care. It's going to rain. I want you to get the bird shit and the spider spray off the windows. I'm like, sweet. So I threw on my slicker and got after, put on the Grundens and got after it, brother. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I got to be honest. I really think that, like, the whole rain thing, unless you're getting driving 40 mile an hour wind,
what are we doing? Yeah.
That shit it's not.
Yeah.
I never get callbacks on it. Like, never. And if I get a callback, I missed a window in your like closet. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I completely expected a callback. I told him, I said, hey, if you want me to come back and touch anything up, just let me know. Never heard a word. Never heard a word.
Good to go.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I don't frequently experience that kind of customer, like phone call. It's not very often, but when you do, it's just like, man, people are fuck.
People gotcha. That's why I have someone answer the phone. It's really nice. And she is the best at it. When people call and go like, well, what about the rain? And she just tells them, oh, they do their best work in the rain.
Yeah.
And they just like move on. And I'm like, all right, hell yeah, I like that. Good job. Good job.
She sent me her information. So what I said to her must not have bothered her that much.
I would tell her, you know what? We capture rainwater to use it for window cleaning. So what's the difference?
Yeah.
We leave our buckets out in the rain.
Yeah.
The best jobs come out with rainwater.
My favorite customer. This is my least favorite time of year for phone calls because it's always the people that are like, fucking, I need my windows cleaned for the 4th of July so we can all stand out in the backyard and look at the fireworks in the sky and not through the windows. You know what I mean? To those people. I'm having a barbecue. Yeah, I'm looking to have someone to clean my windows. I was just wondering how far out you're scheduled. And I'm like, you tell them when you're, oh, well, I need something before the 4th of July. So why don't you just lead with that?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I tell most people, I was like, if you can find a window cleaner this time of year that ain't got nothing going on before the 4th of July, then, I guess I'd be wary. You know what I mean? Be wary.
Yeah, dude, I'm not going to lie. 90% of my work that's this week scheduled last year when I did the job. I said, hey, you want this date again?
Thank you.
get on right now, dude.
Samesies.
Yeah.
I've
They're
got
all my favorite
customers I've been
jobs.
doing
I do that a lot too.
for 10 or 15 years now, that they get the same date right before the 4th every fucking year. You know what I mean? I tell people that. I'm like, you listen, I tell customers that after the first cleaning I do for them. I'm like, listen, if you want me to back next year, I was like, make sure you call me early. Because if you do not call me early, you will be, you'll be down on the totem pole. And most people are like, well, can we just go ahead and schedule it for next year at the same time? And I'm like, hell yeah, brother. You know what I mean? So that's usually how it works for me. I mean, that's most of my residential customers are reoccurring, just accounts that I do every year, almost the same time every year. You know what I mean? Only time it gets a little mixed up, of course, is because of the weather. But there's not much you can do about that. The weather's going to be the weather. I don't know.
Especially here in Northeast Ohio.
Yes, especially here. Yeah, I'm in Central Ohio, North Central Ohio. It fucking blows dicks.
Along the lake shore.
Yes, on the lake shore, it's not fun. I was thinking, being on the lake shore is not a cool thing. It seems like it's cool, but it's not, because then there's bugs, and it rains all the time when it's not supposed to be raining, and then it's like fucking cold when it's not supposed to be cold, and then it snows all the time, and it's not cool. I don't like it. So I usually stay 2 weeks. I'm usually about 2 weeks booked out. That's where I tend to. That's like the sweet spot for me. I feel like.
Yeah.
That way,
I have stuff booked throughout the year, but I like to have a little bit of wiggle room.
Yeah.
Because of weather, because it can be so unpredictable here.
And when I say book 2 weeks out, I mean an appointment every single day. You know what I mean? That's what I mean.
I mean like solidly. Yeah.
Yeah. Every single day is booked. That way, if there's someone that calls that I'm like, oh man, I could squeeze that in. I can add appointment or 2 per day. You know what I mean? Which usually works out really nice. You know what I mean? So that's usually how because I don't like to tell.
I stack them a little bit more.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
But I also have 2 of us working.
Right.
So.
Well, I like to do it that way. When I tell people I'm booked 2 weeks out, that's not like I can't get you. It's just like I set an expectation just in case. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They need something
because you never know what they're working with.
Right. And then I'm like, and I'm always honest with them. I'm like, listen, if it's not too bad, I can fit you in a lot sooner. You know what I mean? That's that way you know what I mean? You set an expectation on scheduling time, and then also give them the glimmer of hope that you may be able to get it done sooner. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Which, in most cases, a new customer, you're in most cases you're okay. You know what I mean? You can add that on because it's not going to be too terrible of a job. Rarely do you run into something like this is going to be a fucking nightmare. You know what I mean? So
sometimes we run into that with storms where people don't necessarily understand what all it takes to clean them, and they're like, oh, I want this done yesterday, and you're like, well,
yeah, I try to set expectations for people, because granted, do I want some, we have a builder we do work for, and he's awesome. He just had us look at a very large residential. I think it was $6K to clean the windows at this house. And that's big. I mean, that's probably in the top 5 residential jobs that we do. He's like, well, they want it done before the 4th. I'm like, man, I just don't see how we're going to do this for you. I'm like, and do it well. I was like, they called too late.
Yeah.
I was like, I can fit you in after the 4th. No problem. I can put you in, but I'm like, I'm not going to, these customers that have been loyal to me, I'm like, I'm not
you can't
pushing them off. And I was like, because now I'm setting expectations with these people.
Yeah.
Yes, we can clean your windows for you, but just so you know, if you like this time of year, you got to book ahead of time. You got to if you want me to do something for you in prime season, then you have to do something for me, which is put a deposit down and then promise that you're going to have your work done. And then I will do the work for you. You know what I mean? I don't if I have $1,000 wiggle room, but I'm like, you got a $6,000 job, I got to send 4 guys to go knock that out. You know what I mean?
I purposefully book my 4th of July appointments in a way where I know that my regulars are going to come calling. I know it. You know what I mean? And then I'm going to be able to stack those up and fucking make a fucking bunch of bank. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I'm gonna make bank on that.
Would you ever just book them right then and there for the next year?
Oh, I do
like,
that.
Just
I
like,
just
hey
got
man,
done
you
saying.
love this.
Well,
Yeah,
that's what I got done. Just got done saying. I mean, I've got people I've been doing for 10 or 15 years, but there's also my regulars that will call. You know what I mean, randomly and be like, "Hey, Terry, do you have any time?" You know, what I mean, I understand if you don't. You know what I mean? And like, well, you know, maybe. And then I just show up and like make a bunch of monies. You know what I mean?
Hero shit. Yeah,
Well, it's super
I like
easy work because it's shit that I maintain. You know what I mean? And I know,
you know it's good.
I know
and
it's
you
good.
like
I
them.
know I'm not going to be dicking around with it. It's not going to be like that woman I just talked to on the fucking phone today, where it's going to be a complete fucking nightmare the whole time I'm there. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Yeah, it's fucking it's a fickle business.
That's why glass restoration is good, because there's always a consultation. And
well, you gotta kind of treat window cleaning jobs as a consultation. Those I try to treat it that way.
yeah, you do. But I go look at a job, and depending on how tough it's going to be, dictates, aside from the price,
right?
if I even want to do it.
Yeah.
And then I've had people say, "Okay, that sounds, do a sample. Okay, that sounds good. When can you do it?" I immediately tell them, we're probably 10 days out before we can get to this.
Yeah.
And then if they complain, I say, this stain's been here for how long have you been looking at it?
Yeah.
3 years?
Yeah.
Okay, another 10 days is not going to be a big deal, right? Oh,
Right.
yeah, you're right. Go ahead. I go, now, if I can move it up, I'm just going to show up and take care of it for you.
Yeah.
And I'll let you know. But I'll try to I'll do it ASAP, but I got other people that are before you. They have to understand. I saw something yesterday. Because, I've always said you always think you've seen, just when you think you've seen it all. A window cleaner calls me up and he's like, "Can you go talk to this lady? It's a brand new medical plaza. He's got issues with the glass." He goes, "I'm not going to tell you too much. You just go there, ask for so and so." I walk in there and I'm like, "Eric sent me to look at your windows. I do restoration. What's going on?" And she says to me, "Well, look." And I look, they put perforated vinyl on the windows with her business name on it, right? I'm like, okay. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. What what's behind the vinyl? She says it's all stained up. I go, well, why would somebody put perforated vinyl on a stain? From the outside, it's not visible, but from the inside, that looks worse than anything I've ever seen. Because I've never seen perforated vinyl put over a stain in 38 years, right? So I go, well, who made this decision? She says the landlord. He said, put some vinegar on the windows and then they're going to put the vinyl. She's like, "I'm not putting vinegar on my windows." And I said, "Well, that won't work anyway. I can tell you what you got going on is not, it's not going to do much for you." I go, "But my question is, why would you?" I go, "That's not cheap. You have 7 windows, 4 foot wide, 6, 7 foot tall, completely covered in vinyl with the logo on it." I go, she goes, "Well, he called a window cleaner, and the first one said he wanted nothing to do with it." And she goes, "Recommended you." And I'm like, "Okay." And then Eric, that cleans my windows, recommended you. So I know we're in good hands here. I go, "But why did the landlord put the vinyl on?" "Well, the landlord told me he was going to fix the problem and he wasn't going to pay for it to be restored." I go, "Well, I've never spoke to the landlord, so he didn't get a price from me." And you said 2 people looked at it and referred me. And she's like, "So what needs to happen here?" I go, "Well, the first thing needs to happen is the vinyl's got to come down so I could even see what this is." I go, "Now, I would suggest you call the company that put the vinyl up." I go, "It's probably not going to stick real well anyway, so it'll probably come right off." But I go, "I'm not going to walk back there and scrape vinyl off, do a sample, excuse me, a sample. It's going to look terrible."
Yeah.
Until we can get to this, and you're telling me the landlord doesn't want to pay.
Right.
I go, "Now, if you're willing to pay, I'll give you a price to strip the vinyl. Then I'll give you a price after I do a sample how to restore the glass." I go, "But you got to fix your sprinklers." I go, "Because it doesn't matter what I do. This has got to be fixed." And she's like, "Will you talk with the landlord?" I go, "Bring him over." I go, I'm going to tell them the way it is. And it's like I said, just when you thought you've seen it all,
Yeah.
who the fuck what sign shop would show up and go, really want me to do this?
Yeah.
This is stupid.
Well, I mean, I can kind of see where you're coming from, but it doesn't surprise me. And people do a lot of things at times for money
Well,
with
she said, you've never
little
seen
to
this
no
before. I go, no,
regard
I've
for
seen,
what they're
yeah.
doing. You know what I mean? They
I
don't give
said,
a shit.
I said, I've seen windows so bad, like a lower piece of glass, 2 foot by 4 foot behind bushes, and they'll vinyl both sides or paint them.
Yeah.
I go, there's really nothing wrong with that. I go, but you got brand new, this shopping center is 6 months old.
Damn.
It's been pounded for a year. Nobody did anything. They rented you the suite without spending the money to repair it. I go, a sprinkler repair would have been certainly cheaper than what's about to happen here.
Right. It's usually the way it works out too. It's just like, just a
Well, they
little.
don't care. It
Yeah.
doesn't. It's so minuscule
It
until
does.
the
They
bill
don't
comes.
care, and they don't care until it becomes an optical issue.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like until
Right.
it looks like when they look through, it's like, man, that looks like shit. No matter what's done to it, then it's a fucking issue.
Right.
The sprinklers hit it every fucking day. Nobody says a
Right.
word. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right. Your window cleaner's here twice a month. The sprinklers are hitting it every day,
Yeah.
and you wonder why it looks like shit.
Well, that's why when you told me, like when I first conversed with you about that black glass, removing that stain on that black glass, the very first thing that came out of your mouth is like, what's causing the issue? And I was like, well, it's
Right.
multiple issues. It's extruded aluminum, raw extruded aluminum frames,
Yep.
fucking sandstone, fucking block work on the outside of the building, and the fucking sprinklers hit it nonstop. And he's
Right.
like,
Right.
Mark's like, well, what I would do, the very first thing is like, get him to fucking change the sprinklers so it stops
Right.
happening. You know what I mean?
Right.
The leaching from the sandstone in the frames, there's not a lot that can be done about that, but the sprinklers can be fixed. And that's what I told
Right.
her. I was like, until she's like, well, they're telling me that there's nothing that can be really done about the sprinklers because they don't want the plants to die because the plants die if they're the sprinklers. They got to be
Yeah.
that way. Da 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 da. And I'm like, okay. I was like, well, I can give you a price. I said, I will polish all that off. It will look amazing. I said, but in a month, it's going to look like shit again. And I was
Right.
like, and this is where Mark's talking to Mark about this was actually actually a good idea on my part. And Mark's advice was super solid. Wash the glass, get the stain off, seal it, give them a price for that, and then sell them on a monthly fucking
Right.
a
Maintenance.
monthly maintenance cleaning on just that area, those two areas that you're treating. And he goes, because I currently do the whole building quarterly, but quarterly
Right.
is not enough to keep the stain
No.
off. So what I
No.
sold her on was the monthly cleaning for the months that the sprinklers are active. And they
Yep.
bid on it, and you know what I mean. That's
Yep.
cool. You know what I mean. And now the windows,
Yes.
there's a white stain there, but I'm just hitting it with a white pad that's coming right off thanks to Nanovations.
Yeah.
Nanovations
Nanovations
You
works
works
know,
good
fucking
too.
hell of a
some
fucking
don't.
product, but you got to know what you're doing.
Some don't learn. I have a building here in West Palm Beach. It's a beautiful building, 5 stories. It's stone and glass, and it's got silicate stains on it. But the first floor gets hammered by the sprinklers. So about 10 years ago, I restored the first floor for them. Was about $6,000. About 3 years after that, they called me back, and that second time was like $7,500. There was actually less windows, but I got more because I upped my prices on the restoration. And then the building sold, new management came in, they got my number, they called for a third time for the same restoration. This time it was worse, so I posted it about $9,500, and I'm like, can we talk for a minute? And say, yeah. I go, first of all, I go, you spent north of $18,000 on this if you do it one more time. She says, wow, I didn't know that. I go, well, it was different ownership, different managements, but you got my number from a file that I fixed it for you several years ago. I go, I don't mind taking your money. I go,
Right.
that's how I make my living. I go, but you can't tell me the amount of money you've spent. You can't get a proper sprinklers company in here to fix this for a third of what you've spent. and stop the problem already.
Well, I told her straight up. I was like, you've got these fucking sprinkler heads blowing this water. Just how about drip irrigation? You know, I mean,
well, like what kind of plants is it in front of the glass?
They're hostas.
Okay,
so
you're more worried about like $500
in the world is
no, but you're worried about like $500 plants over $50,000 glass.
Listen, bro,
you are dumb.
The crazy thing about this, well, it's not her, it's the maintenance guy, the head
That's
of the
what
maintenance
I mean.
staff.
Yeah,
the guy's a fucking retard. They just had all this glass replaced. All of that glass that black glass in that video, that glass has been there 2 years.
Jeez.
Yeah,
it's almost a crime.
Yeah, well, I'm just like, I told her, I was like, I don't want to be blading this black glass for the next 10, 15 years. It's going to look like shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The funny thing on this building is,
I don't understand people sometimes.
The funny thing on this building is it has just ground cover, like little ground cover plants.
Right, it's not anything blooming or anything.
Right. And I'm like, here's for instance, that area right there has nothing but mulch. Because you used to put annual ground cover there. I remember this. I have pictures in my phone.
Yeah.
I'll show you what this looked like 7 years ago.
Yeah.
You want to see?
Yeah.
And I told them then, annual ground cover doesn't need the amount of water you're putting on it. Now you have nothing but mulch because you're not spending on ground cover, and you've got sprinklers going for no reason at all. None.
It's kind of
sprinkler off.
It's kind of fucking strange, and it's crazy, especially if you do this for a long amount, like for a long extended period of time. I know all four of us here are in that bracket have been cleaning windows for a long time. Like 2 instances where this has come up for me. I actually got back a house that I took care of for, I want to say 18 years. The same house I took care of. Guy sold it. Another company, another couple bought it, and they found my card was in the fucking the junk drawer. He left all the business cards or all the the guys that over the years he had a guy to do the fucking HVAC. He just left the cards in there. They called me, get the house. And she's like, I get there and she's like, well, how long do you think? I was like, this is probably only going to take me like 2 hours. I mean, it took me a little bit long, like 2.5, 2:45. The extra 45 minutes was because they hadn't been done by me in like a couple years. You know what I mean? So there's a little scraping that needed to happen. But she was fucking absolutely astounded by how fast it was. She goes, they look amazing. And you were like not here very long at all. I was like, well, like I said, I've been doing this. I know this house really well. You know what I mean? I know exactly what to do to get these windows cleaned. I know how to get the screens out. I just floating through the house like it wasn't shit. And then today, it's mayfly season. I don't know if everybody knows what mayflies are, but they fucking suck.
Oh, yeah.
They fucking suck. I live on Lake Erie, and the fucking mayflies are fucking ridiculous here. But anyways, manager comes out of Wendy's, and she's like, she just took this restaurant over. And she goes, I thought you come every Wednesday. And I'm like, I do. And she's like, well, why do the windows look so bad? I was like, well, what do you mean? She's like, there's black marks all over them. I was like, well, you're somebody's clearly smushing the bugs on the glass with a broom. And she looks and she goes, well, what makes you say that? I was like, well, because there's obviously somebody, you can see the strokes on the glass.
Right. The broom bristle marks. Yeah.
Smoosh the bugs down the windows. You know what I mean? She's like, well, she goes, well, what do you, I was like, well, when I come here every Wednesday, especially during mayfly season, I got a leaf blower. I just blow them off and clean the windows. You know what I mean? So what normally would take me 15, 20 minutes to do took me fucking almost an hour because I had to scrape every fucking piece of glass because she smeared herself personally. She's like, well, I don't know how else to get the bugs to stay away. I just knock them off with a broom. I was like, yeah. I said, you're going to knock them off with a broom and they're still going to fly back. They're going to come right back. Right. You know what I mean? They're going there's nothing Grace knows what I'm saying. They're going to come back. You know what I mean? If I blow them all off with the leaf blower, usually what I do is I jettison them across the parking lot. You know what I mean? Because if you knock them down on the ground, they're just going to fly back up in the air and stick to something. That's just what they do. You know what I mean? It's just another case of like, I've been doing this long enough to know, lady. You know what I mean? Like, how about you just let me do my thing? You know what I mean? I was like, when I come back next week, I was like, don't knock the bugs off. Let me come back. I'll show you. She's like, okay. She goes, I'm going to defer to your knowledge. I said, oh, all right, great. So when I go back, I'm going to show her how right I fucking was. You're just making it worse. You're making it worse. Why are you using the fucking grill rag to clean the fucking doors? What are you doing? Just leave it alone. Right. You know what I mean? That thumbprint, that handprint would have looked way better than the giant smoky swirl you put on the middle of that fucking glass.
Oh, God, I hate when people do that.
Why do you do that? Why are you using cheeseburger grease to clean your windows? I don't understand. Stop it. You know what I mean? Tomorrow morning, I'm going to meet with the superintendent of the mall over here. He wants to have a conversation with me about the doors. I'm there once a month. Okay. I clean the high glass. You guys have seen it in videos before. I clean the high glass and then I clean the doors too on the main entrances of this mall. I shit you not, like not last month, I think it was in April. Yeah, in April. Just before I went to New Jersey, I went to the mall to find a belt. So I go to the mall. I walk through. That morning, I cleaned the windows. I'm like, I'm gonna come back and get me a belt. You know what I mean? I seen a cool belt while I was doing a little window shopping in between entrances. Leave me the fuck alone. You know what I mean? So I did the one entrance I walked through. I was like, oh man, there's a cool belt. I'm coming back and getting that. So I come back like 3 hours later, and there's a fucking maintenance guy with this old Unger squeegee, like with the blue handle, with a squeegee rubber that's the ends are completely busted off of the squeegee rubber. It's like rounded and chipped and all busted up with cracks all in it. Spraying the windows, the fucking doors that I just did, spraying them with a spray bottle and then hitting them with the squeegee. And if he missed us, I mean, he's got lines. So what he does is he goes this way, then this way, then this way. Then I mean, you guys would. I wish I'd have had my meta glasses on, but I felt weird about pulling out my phone and video recording them. I felt like that wouldn't be a cool thing to do. But dude,
the only thing you got to do, because I've had that, I do mall entranceways twice a month.
Mm-hmm.
And first of all, the doors on a mall need to be cleaned 40 times a day. But
Ohio represent, baby.
When you see someone doing that, you just need to make them aware. Hey, that's not my work right there. That's you guys.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm going to tell him in the morning.
The window cleaner was here.
Yeah, he's going to be like, well, I'm not really happy with the doors, and I'm going to be like, well, then if you're not happy with the way the doors look, my suggestion would be is either first thing is first up your cleanings on the doors, because this is a high traffic area. Maybe do the doors 2 times a month instead of just once, and 2. Take the squeegee away from the dipshit fucking maintenance guy. No, it seems like you're hiring guys these dudes. I mean, dude, I don't even know. I mean, honestly, I'm wondering where they're hiring these people from. You know what I mean? Like, I get everybody needs a job type shit, but come on,
They're probably techs.
But anyways, they're not. They're
better off with
question the IQ. I'm wondering what. Are you like, how can you do that with I mean, I know I'm a professional window cleaner or whatever, but just as a person, just as like a regular person, like, how can you not see how bad that is?
Because the same guy that cleans those doors like that cleans the toilets and the bathrooms and the floor, scrapes gum off the floor with a
you're
stick.
Right. He's just doing his job. That's why I didn't shoot.
Exactly
why I didn't shoot a video of him. But my thing is like, you're paying me as management. You're paying me to maintain your glass, and you're sending out the dirt eater to fucking completely unfuck fuck those windows, and then you're gonna get a hold of me and be like, you got to come unfuck these windows. You're fucking up. You know what I mean? I'm just like, dude, come on, man. You know what I mean? Like, come on, dude. I already know. That's what it's gonna be.
Well, see, I have one of my Whole Foods always has the lady. You've seen this. The lady
Jay
with
Camaro
the cart
said they're definitely texts.
The lady with the cart with the trash bag on it and the paper towels and the microfiber towels and the broom, those big carts they push around. Mm-hmm. So I trained the lady at one of my Whole Foods, because I would literally be cleaning doors, okay, and she would walk up next to me and start cleaning the other doors. And I'm like, and she would be hacking on them, right? So finally, after like the third time this happened, I looked at her. I go, "Hey, I come every Monday and Friday, so you don't have to clean them on Mondays and Fridays." I go, "Maybe touch them up." And she goes, "Oh, really?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I go, so I walked over to the manager and I'm like, "Hey, listen, I wanted to tell you what I told your employee."
What's
She
up,
goes, "Well,
Rob
she works
Peloso?
for
You fucking dirtbag.
yeah, where's he been?"
He's on the internet. He's just on Facebook. He's a creepy stalker type guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's
like
he's
it.
the kind of guy that's gonna steal your girlfriend out of the bushes. Yes, Jason.
I have him move in with you for
Jason,
a month.
yes, I got the belt. I left Jason Lehman on a fucking little cliffhanger there. He's like, "Did you get the belt?" Yes, I got the belt.
He's probably
Belt
yelling
secured.
at the computer.
Yes, belt secured, whatever. I know Grace knew exactly what the fuck I was saying when I said that. Because Grace is a chick and she like I'm sure when she's out cleaning, when she sees something, she's like, "Oh, I'm coming back getting that shit." Come on, man.
Sometimes.
So
Sometimes.
whatever, dude. Whatever, guys. I'm trying to let my feminine side out. Grace is
One time,
allowing me to spread my fucking.
Dude, I was pretty excited the other day. I forgot my belt.
Yeah.
I went to work and I was working next to a Walmart and I was like, "Oh, I'm going to grab this Dickies belt. It's nice." It was $2. I was like, $2.
Dude, that is
I was like,
huge win.
hell yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I was like, I thought I was going to spend $17.99,
You know what?
$22.
You know what belt you guys should get?
What?
The bunny built belt. There's a pants belt. It's pretty cool.
Craig sell me one?
It's available on the windowcleaner.com.
Oh, okay, I'll buy it from them.
Well, I've gone as old school as you can go now.
We're not going to the huge.
I just have a bucket on a belt. I don't have any pouches.
Grace will be.
I'll be at the huge.
Grace will be there.
You don't have any pouches, just a bucket on a belt, Seth?
Yeah, that's it. I got a squeegee on the side, a scraper, my 14, my mop, and that's it. And then I got 2 towels on the shoulder, and then
less is more for life.
Yeah. And do you know what I found? All my work looks exactly the same as it did when I had 97 things carried around. My hips were hurting.
Yeah.
Honestly, I turned 40. I was like, my hips hurt. I don't want to do this anymore.
I'm thinking about.
I don't know why, but today my lower back was hurting from my belt today.
Yeah, carrying too much.
I didn't have anything extra on it. It was all my normal stuff, but it was just
suspenders belt thing that they're selling.
It's super expensive, but it's cool.
Yeah,
Man, I tried to share the post around so I can maybe hopefully win it. I want one.
I feel like I'm unk age now that I could have that. You know what I mean? I'm an unk.
Hey, listen,
it looks well made.
Mike Nichols is beating me down on the suspenders thing, man. I'm getting super close, man. It's not gonna be. Hey, man, I might come back August 5th in a pair of fucking bib overhauls with no t-shirt on. You never know.
Do you want to know when the end is, dude?
I might
when you don't wear basketball shorts anymore to work.
What's that?
You only wear, you're old when you start going like no more basketball shorts. You know what I mean? When you get rid of basketball shorts, you're an old man. You're like, I need denim or khakis.
No, I will only wear basketball shorts or running shorts.
You're staying.
No, listen, blue jeans and khakis, that's just too much. I'm sorry, Grace. Listen, my balls got to breathe, brother. I can't have my balls cooped up in them hot ass.
Brother, they have clothes now that have room for the balls.
No, I'm not saying room. I mean, I buy a bigger size because my balls are
breathable.
So big. I'm saying I need need to breathe. I need some air down there. I need some
air.
You need circulation
on that deal. You know what I mean? They sell these running shorts. They sell nowadays got like screen doors on the side.
Why don't you get something
on them balls? You know what I'm saying? Like I got to have that, brother. Don't be hating on me.
Why don't you get something with a fly and just leave the fly down? look like fuel vapor coming out of there.
Listen, I have fought for years.
It's like a New York grate system. It's like a little steam coming out.
It's a Sandusky treat.
Listen, I have for years battled myself to not. Like if I could, I would run no draws. Like I would just run no draws, and Jennifer's not having it. She doesn't like that idea at all. You know what I mean? Because what happens if that little guy gets out? Everybody's gonna laugh
Going
at her.
commando?
Yeah.
No, I can't do that.
Doesn't that hurt?
Nah, it's the most freeing.
Only if you do jumping jacks.
It's not like boobs. It's only. Only if you do jumping jacks. In both cases.
Yes.
Jumping jacks sucks if you have loose balls or titties.
Yes.
Either one of those.
Well, it doesn't hurt if you got little titties.
I wouldn't. I mean, I don't know. I got little titties.
I can't speak on the
I got little
balls, but I
titties,
can
too.
speak
I
on
feel
the
like we
little
have the
titties.
same bra size. So I feel like when you talk about yours, I
Probably.
can talk about mine. And mine
I'm pretty
jiggle all
freaking
the
flat.
time. Mine are always jiggling. Sometimes they hit me in the bottom of the chin if I'm running too fast. You know what I'm saying?
Bang, bang. Little nip comes up and gets you.
Yeah, it get a
Oh
little
my
tit in my
gosh.
mouth.
One
Whatever,
time my
guys.
grandma told my husband that before he was my husband that he could borrow one of my bras because we were the same size.
Oh wow, that's terrible.
She laughed and she was joking,
See-
but she was also being serious too. It was
See what
fucking hilarious.
Mike Nichols just said? Bibs and no undies, glorious. Man, I love Mike Nichols. Mike
Oh.
Nichols sent me this video of himself in his underwear, and I
One
was
of my
just
favorite
like,
people.
brother, you know what I mean? Like, I mean,
Bro.
he did like a very sensual dance type shit. You know what I mean? In his draws, I seen way too much jiggling. You know what I'm saying? Like there was everything was moving sensually. You know what I mean? I wish
Nothing
you
was
shot
left
it
to
at
the
120
imagination.
frames per second so I could have slowed it down. You know what I mean? Type shit. You know what I mean? But it was a really rough looking video. I need to get him a
Did
better
you see
camera.
the video of Mike? Like it looked like he was on a local access show, like fishing. Did you see that one where he was like younger?
Yeah.
I was like, Mike Nichols. Look, I'm like, what is this?
Dude, Mike
Get a
Nichols
goatee, brother.
is the fishingest motherfucker in the entire universe. I've never
Yeah, he
seen
is.
anybody to get down like that. He gets down.
He fishes.
What he needs is a hat, like that dude. You know the dude that wore the Tennessee hat everywhere. He needs to get himself a.
I'm gonna stick my dick in the mashed potatoes. Go Hogs!
He needs to get himself a Hogs hat. Get out there and.
Oh, you got to play
Get
that.
yourself
You
a
got to
fishing show.
play that. You got to
If I-
play that guy that says he said around here we eat fried bologna sandwiches and we love fat chicks.
I said
oh, my
to-
mama.
Oh, my mama.
My mama.
Around here we like fried bologna sandwiches and fat bitches. Oh my mama.
My mama. Yeah. We need to add that to the rotation,
I would
dude.
get that in there.
Hook me up with the fried bologna sandwich.
Dude,
though.
are those not amazing?
I fucking love them.
It's a hot dog, dude, and it's so good.
It's a
but
fried
it's
hot
so
dog.
good.
Fried hot dogs.
It's a
I
hot-
had someone tell me, "Oh,
It is.
my
It's a hot
sister's
dog.
husband had the audacity to tell me that Eckrich bologna was better than Oscar Mayer's beef bologna."
Mm.
We're
Your
talking-
sister's husband, also known as your brother-in-law?
Yeah, but I didn't want to call him my brother-in-law because he doesn't like
Because
fucking
he's not
the
my
same kind
brother.
of bologna as me. Can't be my
Oh.
brother if he doesn't get down with the fucking right kind of bologna. I mean,
What
we're
about
talking
German bologna?
we're talking about packaged bologna, not from the deli like a boss. I'm talking about you gonna pick you up a quick bologna sandwich.
Oh.
Get yourself some.
I'm
See,
talking I go to
I
the
get-
deli and get the
get-
frickin'
Oh, yeah,
bologna
that's
like
steak.
this thick.
Yeah, that's what you got to do.
German bologna. I
Oh.
want German bologna, dude.
Mike
That's what I
said
want.
smoked bologna. My father-in-law made smoked bologna. I didn't get any of it. My husband ate it.
Yeah,
but,
Mike's been blowing me up about that for years.
Mike got me doing.
I have
Dude,
never
smoked
done it
bologna
yet.
And it was-
so
I
good.
need to do
Barbecue
that.
Hunter said it
sauce,
was
that
the
shit was
best
good.
bologna sandwich he's ever had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna have to go to the market
Thick
and
piece
get
of white
a,
bread. Thick,
get a
2
whole
pieces of
one
white
so I
bread.
can.
Mm.
Mhm.
Little mustardo on there and some
See, there's so
pickles.
many ways you could fucking do a bologna sandwich. You can be like
With some
really,
cheese.
you could be really ghetto
Always
and
some
fry
cheese.
it up and put it on some big old slices of bread and just crunch down on that shit. Or you can like fucking make it a 3-course meal and put a little lettuce and a little cheese on there, a little Miracle Whips.
Make
you
it
know what I'm saying?
elevated.
Make it elevated.
I mean, you
Fancy.
always
Of
you
the
always
sandwich.
need
You
cheese
know what
on
I'm
a
saying?
bologna sandwich, in my opinion.
Listen, dude.
Even if it's
Yeah,
fried,
I
you need a
agree.
piece of
Listen, look
American
at me.
white
Look at me.
cheese.
Look at the shape of me.
and a
You guys
pickle.
know I know what I'm fucking talking about when it comes to bologna and shit.
Hell yeah, dude.
I happen to have a
Hell
cylindrical
yeah,
meat
brother.
scenario about at least once a year at my house.
You don't get a
You
head
have a
this
what?
size
A
unless you eat bologna
cylindrical meat
sandwiches, dude.
scenario.
Oh.
A hot dog party. Glizzy.
A
A
glizzy?
glizzy. A glizzy show. Like I'm talking dogs with kraut. I'm talking dogs with chili. I'm talking about dogs with cheese and chili. I'm talking about dogs, whatever. Just hot dogs. A
But
cylindrical
do you
meat
get the ones
scenario.
with the snap? The ones
Of
that are the
course,
natural
listen.
casing? Yeah.
The red snap
Listen,
ones, I
if
remember
you
those. I
come
don't know
to
what makes those,
hey,
but those are
listen,
good.
listen, my dad's wife. You see what I did there? My dad's wife has the audacity to buy Bar S hot dogs. How dare you serve
To
me
buy
shit
what?
that Bar S hot dogs.
I don't know that brand.
It's because you buy them at Dollar General and shit.
Oh, ew.
Man, I'm talking about. I'm talking about the hot dogs. You shovel the meat off the floor. That's hit the floor. The trimmings. Yeah. Listen, man. Listen. No. That's soybeans.
I won't lie to you though. I will take
green
Boston baked beans, cut up hot dogs, throw it in there, and then take some brown bread and eat that shit.
Brown bread.
God, dude, brown bread out of a can, dog.
Bread out of a can, the brown bread.
Little mustard on there, dude. I'm just having a hot dog bowl.
You know what's great is to see that Seth, as a mouth breather, is successful.
Dude, I'm doing pretty good.
Don't you think it's awesome, Mark, that a retard is actually super? Like, Seth is fucking retarded, dude.
Dude, it's so good. I love it.
Seth could have easily taken. Seth and his brother both could have easily made a left turn and been complete fucking knuckleheads their entire lives.
Do you mean my entire bloodline, dude? Is that what we're talking about?
What I'm saying is you guys actually took the right fork in the road. I mean, you guys are like Seth and Andrew are amazing people. I want you guys to know. I don't want you to think I'm picking on Seth, but they are fucking degenerates. Reformed.
It's hard. It's a hard
degenerates.
thing.
Reformed.
Especially Andrew. Holy shit, the stuff that comes out of his mouth.
Yes.
I mean, I come from a line of people who dug up sod and built houses. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, like, it's a hard hill to climb.
Yeah.
So,
but what I'm saying is, brother, is you've gotten to the top.
I did. I replied.
I'm tilting the tater hat to you, dude.
Yeah, dude. I'm hoping. I look at my boys and go, "Oh no! All right, please, let's try." I just look at my bloodline and go, "We gotta figure it out."
Give it to me harder, big boy.
I mean, my last name literally means "man who lives by goat shed." So I don't even have like a good house. Like my bloodline lived next to goats and cows and stuff.
Now you can have goats. You can have your own goats now.
Dude, well, if my dogs wouldn't kill them, I would definitely get goats, and I would definitely have.
There you go,
chickens.
Man. Fucking one up on
you
the
think your dogs would kill them, or
they kill everything that enters this yard. They're golden retrievers. Anything that enters my yard dies.
See, I have Labradors.
They're golden retrievers. They're usually big old freaking babies.
Yeah, they're usually pretty.
Dude, they kill every squirrel,
the
bird.
same way.
Nothing lives in my yard.
Yeah. Labradors, my Labradors are the same way.
I have a fucking cane Corso mix, and he is.
She tries to snatch birds out of the air. Like
shit.
It's a no-fly zone. Chucky's not fucking playing with you at all.
My dogs try to kill swans and stuff.
They don't. In most cases, they don't eat them. You know what I mean? They just, fucking play with them a little bit. You know what I mean? Maybe bring it to the door
dead mice in there.
Hey, look what I got you, a dead bird. Yeah. Here's this toad I found. Let me leave it by the door.
Literally what they're bred to do. Yeah. They're bird dogs.
Yeah.
The retrievers and labs are bird dogs. They're made to go get the bird.
I want a pit bull, but I want all my other dogs to be gone because each one of my dogs passes on a trait. The trait is, so we got a rescue dog. His name was Boomer. And then we got fucking Hazel. And Boomer used to follow Jennifer all through the house. No matter where she went, Boomer would be right behind her. So that turned into a behavior where Hazel also followed Jennifer around the house. So once Chucky was born, now Chucky follows Jennifer around the house. So I want to be eliminated of all dogs before I get another dog, just to give Jennifer a break. I know she loves dogs.
But also,
Jennifer's
I will say that
she's going through it.
My dogs follow me everywhere. Bless you, everywhere too.
Hazel, our oldest dog, she's living on a prayer, guys. She's diabetes. They upped her medication and shit, and this bitch peed and pooped and puked all Father's Day, all over the house. Baby. So not only did I get to clean the yard and remove all the landscape timbers and do all that shit we was talking about before the show, but I also had I wanted to kill that dog, but she's old. I can't be mean to her. You know what I mean? Because it's not her fault. It's not her fault.
Right.
It's not her fault.
She can't help that.
She probably felt bad.
Yeah, dude. And she's if you guys, I have to take a picture of it and send it to take a picture of Hazel and send it to you guys. If you just look at it, you're like, oh, poor doggy. You know what I mean? You can't. I wanted to punch her in her fucking head. But
the only reason these dogs haven't been rehomed is because my boys love them so much that I'm like, I hate.
And that's the tough. That's the tough thing.
House too. I hate these dogs.
But
I love them.
the kids are like, I mean, they're super attached to Hazel. I mean, she's been around since Uriah was in diapers. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a tough one. I just told Jennifer, I was like, listen, if this is the hill we're gonna die on, we're gonna fucking try to keep her going as long as we can. We're gonna have to put her in a cage when we're not home. Because if not, she's gonna fucking destroy the place. So if we just put her in a little crate while she's gone, give her her own little house, nice comfortable house, and then when she shits and pisses in it, I could just take her and the crate outside and blast her with a fucking pressure washer, and then I can beat her with a bat while she's stuck in the cage. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, to speak of my white trashness, my favorite dog is a greyhound because my grandfather used to raise them for track racing, so that's what he used to do. So I got really attached to the bunnies. Like he would have bunnies all the time. He's like, "Hey, you want to see something funny?" And he'd let them out, and then the dogs would run them down and just friggin' destroy. I remember being like 5 or 6, and I was just like, "Papa, the bunnies."
Yeah, I don't know if Jason. I don't know if Jennifer is, or I'm sure they're all over it. My mom's watching this most likely. If one of them's listening and can type, and maybe you can check my math. I feel like Hazel might be 12 years old. 11 or 12 years old. Jennifer's
That's kind of the ND for
somebody's got to one of them got to check me on it. I'm fairly certain because I feel like Uriah was like 2 when we got her.
And he's what, 14?
Yeah, she's got to be at least 12 years old. And until this last year, she's been fucking like you'd never even know. And then just all of a sudden, boom, she's hit a wall. I will say this. And I told Jennifer this. The next dog I have will never be fed another fucking piece of fucking dog food manufactured anywhere. I'm just going to give her.
My dogs are on a raw food diet.
I'm just giving
I have it delivered twice a month.
Food. Yep. Fuck. I will go. I'll just grocery shop for you motherfuckers and feed you.
We have a place that you just fill out all the dog's information, the weight, the size,
Jennifer
the breed.
said she's 11.
Yeah. And they deliver it twice a month. It's mostly meat and there's some carrots and fish and stuff like that. That's all my dogs eat.
Yeah, as much as it pains, like I am fucking on the verge of completely I have the money. I am fucking in a position where I can fucking redo my kitchen, my living room. I'm going to put new doors in my house. I'm going to fucking dump a shitload of money on my house. Okay. And this old fucking dog she just won't stop. She won't stop living. Like Jennifer's like, she's too bad. I don't know what we're going to do. I'm going to have to take her to the vet. I think we're going to have to put her down. As soon as Hazel hears you say
vet.
No, I think we might have to put her to sleep. Hazel's fucking wake up the next morning. This bitch is out in the backyard, like chasing the other dogs around.
Yeah, that's what they do.
You know what I mean? You motherfucker.
Well, it's almost like a senile person, like hitting a moment of clarity.
We have a vet that comes to the house for that. Mm-hmm. And one of my dogs, Shelby, the chocolate lab, she had cancer. So the vet shows up and she's out in the yard running around and barking at him. And I was like not ready for it, but I do believe it's not fair to keep them around if they're in pain. And I looked at the vet and I go, before we go in my house, is she in pain? And he grabbed her and he was massaging her. He's like, no. He goes, Mark, it's not time. Yeah. And I go, okay, that's all you need to tell me. I go, now you need to go explain it to her because she's like, I don't want her suffering. Dr. Bond walks in and he's like, listen, it's not time.
Yeah, well, I think that's the situation that we're in now, is that Jennifer has taken Hazel to the vet, and he's like, yo, we just got to figure out what her blood sugar, and she'll be fine. You know what I'm saying?
And make her comfortable, yeah.
And I'm like, fuck, man, I feel like she's suffering. You know what I mean? She can't get around like she used to. She's incontinent. I'm like, Hazel is not a shit in the house, piss in the house dog. That's not who she is. Hazel is the type of dog that when it rains outside, okay, when it rains out, the other 2 dogs will run out into the grass, through the mud, in the puddles. Hazel will get up on the landscape timbers and walk so her feet don't get dirty. She's she's
a princess.
And you hit the nail right on the head. Jennifer's probably getting all glassy-eyed right now because you called her a princess, because that's the way we all view her, as she's a princess. That's Princess Hazel. Yeah. She runs shit. And that's The only reason why I told you, that's why I told Jennifer, I was like, it's your decision. I'm not saying shit. You know what I mean? When you feel that it's too much, then until then, I just, I'm just let her piss and shit on stuff as long as you don't mind cleaning it up. You know what I mean? Because I can't do dog poops. You know what I mean? And Hazel's dog poops right now. She's had 2 accidents in the house, and they were horrific. Horrific. I almost thought about burning the house down, the first one. I come out of the shower after on Father's Day, Mark. I come out of the shower. And this is the weird, I swear she's doing it because Jennifer ain't home. I swear she's throwing a tantrum. So she was out in the fucking yard with me all fucking day. You know what I mean? All 3 dogs. I was like, you're outside. Fuck that. You don't need to be in the house, you motherfuckers. So they sit in the shade wherever they can find it. You know what I mean? Except for Chuck. She likes to follow me around and get on my fucking nerves. But anyways, I was like, you know what? It's been a while. I'm gonna let you in the house. Let him fucking drink water, whatever. I did something. I was doing something out front. And I let him in the house. I come back in the house and she pissed right in front of the door. I was like, bitch, you've been outside for 2.5 hours with me. I let you in the house 20 minutes, you pee on the floor. So I was like, I cleaned up the piss after I made them all go outside. I go out back and I continue to, load shit into the trailer and, get shit straightened up in the backyard. And I was like, I need to go to the store before it gets too late and I get too tired to go to the fucking store. So I won't come in the house. I let Hazel in the house with me and the other 2 dogs. I changed my shirt. I come back out. She pissed in front of the fucking door again. And she may or may not have puked in between in there because there's a little pile of puke by the door that I completely fucking missed. I didn't, you know what I mean? Until I slid in it what are those? My Crocs. I almost fucking broke my neck in puke.
Oh.
Yeah. And then, I was like, I was mad at this point. I was like, that's it. You're staying outside. So I fucking put them outside. They stayed outside until I was done. And I was like, I'm going in the house. I'm taking a fucking shower. Let the dogs in the house. I take a shower. I come out. And she shit from the hallway, Mark, all the way through the dining room where my kitchen was, all the way onto that back porch, piles of little runny poops. And it smelled like death. And I thought, and
time to sell the house. Jen would come out, the house would be sold.
I was thinking about burning it because I didn't tell you guys the best part of this entire day, Father's Day, which I was kind of saying, but we're 9:22, so we got 30 minutes left of the show. I caught myself on fire on Father's Day and almost had
my God. What were you doing?
Huh? Okay, so I got a bunch of I have my fence. The house next door has been vacant and it had maple trees growing. You know what I mean? So I cut them and instead of fucking taking them landfill or spending $45 fucking dollars to take them to this place over here. I just piled it up in the yard and let it dry, and I was just gonna burn it. You know what I mean? I got an old rose bush. I'll just burn all this shit. You know what I mean? Whatever. And I took some still fuel, pre-mixed fuel, because that's all I run on my still trimmers and my shit. Because I've never had an issue with it. As soon as you start using that, mixing that with that ethanol shit, it's
engineered gas is the best. Yeah.
So I put that shit in there, and my shit runs like a top all the time. Well, there was only there's probably about this much in the bottom of this little round can, right?
Yeah.
I must have at some point filling up my trimmer before I started this fire. I was going to trim my hedge. So I filled my trimmer. At some point, I must have gotten a little of that fuel on my shorts and on my shoe. Boy. So what I did was, being smart as I am, I walked over to the pile of wood and I was like, I'm going to just dump this on there and get this party started. Made me a little trail. You know what I mean?
So it went towards the wood.
So it went towards, I bent down, lit the fire, bro. And it didn't I didn't light. I don't want you guys to think that it lit. It didn't fucking light, guys. This motherfucker engulfed me in flames. Yeah. It went whoosh, it sucked all the fucking oxygen.
There's a lot of alcohol in that fuel. That's
it's why 93 fucking octane. I didn't know that. So not only the vapors caught fire, it exploded. And I look down and I'm like fucking hot. I'm like, what the fuck? My shoes are on fire. My shorts were starting to melt. Dude, I
Too
almost
bad you
jumped in
didn't
the
have the
fucking
meta
pool.
glasses on once again.
Bro, I know I didn't have my metal glasses on. I can't have meta glasses. I'm afraid I'm going to fuck those things up, to be honest with you. In a situation like that, melt them to my face or some dumb shit. I literally caught myself on fire.
Whenever I burn shit,
Unbelievable.
I use diesel fuel because you can literally take the long stick lighter and light the wet log with diesel fuel, and it just slowly goes whoop.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't fucking like this.
Yeah. I was not banking on the 93 octane fumes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's really what got me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think I could have lit that and probably stepped away regular gas and still had gas on my fucking shoe and my shorts, and it probably nothing would have happened. You know what I mean? It wouldn't have been that bad. But that shit, it was warm out. It was in the sunlight. I fucking dumped that can out. The can had been sitting in the sun. You know what I mean? Like, what a complete fucking idiot, dude. What a total idiot. I'm going to be honest. I stuck my fucking leg in the fucking pool, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. It would have been funny if you'd panic and ran at the pool and then just broke the pool.
It was embarrassing. I jumped in the pool. It was embarrassing.
Yeah,
I was on fire. Uriah was like, "What happened?" You know what I mean? Because out his peripheral, he sees this giant flame and his big fat dipshit dad fucking like, "What the fuck?" You know what I mean? He scared the fucking shit out of the kid. I'm downplaying it. It was a fucking nightmare. I'm surprised I'm not in the hospital. I'm such a fucking idiot. I'm such an idiot. But you know how you get as a man working in the yard? You're just trying to get her done. You know what I mean? I'm getting it all done right now. You know what I mean? I'm doing 17 things at once, and nothing really gets 100% done. You know what I mean?
No, you just want to be like, I'm not doing yard work for the rest of the summer other than mow the lawn. Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking total fucking idiot, man. Complete fucking
I have a buddy that he has a wood frame house, and he was redoing some of the wood on the patio, right? He's not the first owner of the house. So he calls me up and he goes, "Can you bring like a meter and test? I found some lines. I ripped the siding off the house and I found these two big lines, right?" I'm like, okay. And I get there and he's sitting down like fucking, like he's practically smoking. And his son is there, Danny, and I go, "What the fuck is with Jeff?" He goes, "He touched one of those wires and it lit him the fuck up." I go, "Well, he called me to bring a meter over. Was that before or after he electrocuted himself?" I'm just looking at him. He's staring at the ground, not talking. And I go, "Did he shit himself?" And he goes, "No, I don't think so." And I go, "Okay, then it's probably not that bad." Right? So, dude, I fucking put the meter on it with 2 strands of 110. That's a 220 outlet.
Yeah.
Only thing we could figure, there was a hot tub there at some point, right?
Yeah.
So I look at him like, "You all right, buddy?" And he's like, "I don't think so." My mouth is on fire. Everything boiled inside of me. That's what he said. I go, "Dude, you should have just shit yourself for effect, you know?"
I'm not a fucking electrical guy.
I hate electricity.
I'm terrible with it.
Because you can't see it coming.
No.
You can't see it coming.
It's the silent.
I'm okay with like changing outlets, changing lights.
No, I can do all that.
Yeah, I can do that.
Like that.
But once you get past that part of electricity into like moving wires or getting rid of wires, I'm like, man, I don't know, dude.
Yeah, I've like added stuff to a breaker and taken.
But you've taken classes for that though, cheater.
No,
I
haven't.
You haven't?
My grandpa has shown me.
Oh, and he's an electrician.
No.
He
just knows shit. He did like I guess it would be HVAC. He did HVAC.
Oh well, then he's got a pretty rudimentary. He's got
if he did HVAC, he knows how to wire 220. So
he's got more than a rudimentary grasp.
And he was like
rudimentary.
You know what I meant.
He was like head engineer for a hotel here in downtown Cleveland for a long time. Except he didn't have a college. He doesn't have a high school diploma actually even. But he was in the Navy for a while. Mm-hmm. So.
Well, I was told I would never have a fucking calculator in my pocket. Well, look at me now. I got the fucking whole world in my fucking...
I got YouTube in my pocket to walk me through every problem I have in my house, dude.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
So much for what
YouTube
you know,
University.
bitch.
Dude, I went to school to be an electrician. I'm still nervous around panels. I still all right,
Really?
it's dead. I check it like 5-6 times. Well, I've been shocked so many times that I'm like, yeah, you kind of learn to be extra.
Extra cautious.
Yeah.
I do not. I don't know what
Dude,
it
I
is.
know.
I don't know what it is. I hate it.
I watched the guy. I had this apartment. We walk out, and my buddy Bill that lived across the hall, he goes, "You want to see something funny?" And I'm like, "Sure." So we go behind the building, and then between the air conditioning unit and the wall was the sprinkler timer, for the pump and everything. And he's like, "Okay, stand directly behind me." And I'm like, "What?" And he goes, "Stand behind me." And I stand behind him so I can't see. Obviously, he pulls wiener out and he starts peeing on the sprinkler timer. So he thought it was funny because he did it before and the sprinklers came on. Well, this time when they came on, it lit him up.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. It lit him up. He fell back. His pants were down.
Like, the most Florida thing I've ever heard.
I'm like, listen, Bill, I'm not even going to help you up. You peed all over yourself here. But that was funny.
I always thought that was fucking like people. That was like I remember like going to parties and shit. Like dudes would be like pissing out in the woods and somebody would push him. I always felt like that was a huge violation, man. Like, don't touch me while wiener's out, dude. You know what I mean?
No.
Like,
yeah, dude, it's a crime anyways.
It's,
a grown man touching a child's wiener is a grown crime.
I had a buddy.
That reminds me of my dad. So fucking talking about this guy's like telling me he knew karate and shit. He goes, I just waited till he went to the motherfucking bathroom and beat his ass. He goes, that karate shit don't work in the bathroom.
Yeah.
I mean, he's kind of right. You know, you get a guy in a small bathroom, you're fucked. You know what I mean?
There's not much you can do about it. Yeah,
there's not much you can do about it at all.
That's what you got to catch. That's what you got to do when you catch a guy taking a pee outside. You go, that's illegal, right? I'm like a grown man holding a child's wiener. Get him every time, bro.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Grace I had a buddy. We went to Bayside.
Not the worst she's heard today.
Bayside is a place there's restaurants outdoor and boat docking and everything. It's on like the intercoastal waterway, and my buddy's like, we're in his dad's boat. We go up there, and he's like, dude, you want to see something funny as shit? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, it's hard to do though. I'm like, what? He's like, do you ever dry piss? I go, what the fuck does that mean? So he goes, pick a girl out at the bar that's not with a dude. And I'm like, that one in the bikini right there, right? And he goes, okay, you just sit back and watch. He was wearing khaki shorts. Now, we have been swimming all day and everything. Right, and he stands up, he orders a beer, he stands next to her, he's just rapping with her, and all of a sudden I notice this brown stain between his legs getting bigger. It starts running down his legs, and I'm like, oh my god, he's fucking peeing his pants while talking to this girl. Then he grabs his beer, chugs it, and jumps in the water. Fucking hilarious.
God.
I've never seen
He's the guy
man pee his pants before on purpose.
Oh, he did it he does it on purpose. He's the guy we went to. They used to have this big water slide park right on the side of I-95. And there's one water slide. It's almost straight down. Almost halfway down, it goes into a tunnel. So you can't see who's in there. And he's like, you ready to go? I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of done. He goes, I'm going to go down that slide one more time. He goes, you stand here. This is going to be funny. Okay. Dude, he waits in line, goes all the way up. It's like 4 stories high. In the middle of that tube slide where you can't see you, he pulls his bathing suit off, and he throws it in front of himself, right?
Dude.
All of a sudden, I see blue Swift drugs come out, right? And I'm like, what the fuck? And then it goes into a straight area, and you kind of go and see him completely naked. Hop, hop, hop. All these kids are like, ah!
Dude.
He's like, my underwear, my pants came off.
Dude, that dude might have been weird, man.
He was hilarious. No, it was anything for a laugh back in those days.
Oh.
We were asked to leave, though.
I'm sure.
Yeah. Some decent exposures.
Yes. I mean, you got your wiener out in front of kids, weirdo.
And fucking buttholes all bouncing up nuts.
Everything going down a slide.
Epstein, Jeffrey. Back when I used to hang out with Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah, right.
He used to do weird stuff at the water park all the time.
That was the same guy that would dry piss in his pants. And then one time he asked me, you ever dry shit your pants? I go, I'm not being around that.
I'm not being around that.
Dry shit.
Yeah, like Jeremy said, you ain't cool unless you pee your pants.
I think that would be pretty hard.
Consider me my
I mean, he didn't say it real good. He said, "You ain't cool unless to pee you pants." But good job, Jeremy.
Good job.
Good job, brother. So my old buddy Jeremy there. Old Jeremy.
Me,
Jeremy's
old
actually
my
the
pants,
dude that was with me when I cleaned my very first window. The birth of T Squeegee. He was there for the birthing of T Squeegee. The fucking icon that is T Squeegee, the coolest dude in the world. I'm just kidding.
Be something.
Window Jesus. No, I'm just kidding. That's Luke.
The Lord's name in vain.
No, it's probably Steve. I don't know. Somebody. It's not me though. I'm only playing.
Could be.
Yeah, dude. I'm
Saint window cleaning.
I'm really enjoying the money. It's really nice. I'm making a bunch of cash, which is really cool. But I'm tired, man. I'm tired. I don't know about you guys, but this time of year, when you're busy, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I worked a long day today. It wasn't like super hard, but it was a lot of windows.
Just a lot of windows and a lot of time, huh? And that's like yesterday.
Well, and it was a handful of different houses, so then you have drive time in between everything too, you know.
I got yesterday. Like I said, I worked a really long day yesterday because Monday I got rained out. So I'm like, I had to make up the time somehow because we're right before the 4th. I've got a bunch of stuff stacked up on top of each other, trying to make everyone happy, make me a bunch of money, da 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 da. And I'm like, I need to get this done. So it was easy work. Just walk up to the window, pop the screen out, wash the window, wipe the sill, put it back on. No problem. But man, there's a lot of them. And every time you come around the corner, it's like, there's still a shitload of these to do. You know what I mean? It's a bummer.
The only thing that's nice about this time of year is you can stack stuff real close together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you can really cut the drive time down if
Yeah. Well, that's what kind of like with the Fortune. I've got it worked out to where I'm like, man, I'll be able to do this. So I'm on my way through here, and it's just boom, I can do this and I can do that. So it's just I mean, is it demanding? Yes, but you can definitely take advantage of these situations to your benefit. You know what I mean? You really can. You know what I mean? And make a shitload of fucking money relatively easily, because a lot of these are just exterior onlys. I'm be banging these hoes. You know what I mean? Banging them out.
Dude, it's gonna be great.
It's gonna be awesome.
All 6 of us are gonna be on one street tomorrow.
Nice.
It's right on the beach, and like it's an old beach town. It's an old part of the beach town where it's like 3 families. And I got in with one family 10 years ago, and then the second. And so now it's like we just
snowballed.
It's just the whole street.
Right.
I'm just like, hey, do you care if we just come this day? We'll just knock them all out today. So we'll just be hanging out.
That's what I'm hoping that. I remember I told you guys last week I got 3 right on top of each other right before the 4th. Like I got all 3 at once. I'm hoping. The guy, I got 2 more calls for the same that live like the neighbors, so that would be the entire street right there. And these are really nice homes right on the water, and they all want exterior only. So I'm hoping, man, that might turn into something. That might turn into something that's a nice little fucking. I can do all like it'll be 5 houses. Yeah, 5 houses all together. It will be, man. How cool would that be? All right next to each other, all at the same time, all exterior only, regular cleaning. Shit.
You got to take screens off of that or no?
Dude, all crank outs, brother. Yeah,
man.
Casements, baby.
That's like not even working. That's almost like not even working.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, I walked around the back. I was like, who fucked this up? You know what I mean? Like, wow, did you drop the ball on this deal? Dude, hey, Seth, I almost fat man danced into my truck. I was like, I can't believe this. I'm about to get this shit.
Dude, it's the best. Like, so like for us tomorrow, we're going to go to that street. There's going to be 3 trucks, 6 guys. I know I'm going to get 2 or 3 more neighbors again. Yeah. Because that's usually what happens. And we have one house that we do once a month on the water. It's 2 houses. So like one's $425, the other one's $375. It takes me and another guy, like, because we do it every month, like an hour and 15, hour and 20 to do it. And it's like, literally the easiest work that we do. And I'm like,
I kind of went into
have
that
this whole street, dude.
right.
I need this.
I kind of went into this scenario. In my head, I was like, the one house is the biggest of the 5. It's a big bitch. But it's going to be super easy to clean and it's maintained. So whoever was doing it either stopped doing it or they had something happened. But she's like, we're looking for a new guy. I'm like, yeah, I'll come out and have a look. And she's like, well, it's 3 of us all together. We usually go 2 or 3 times a year. We have our windows done, usually at the same time. Can you come out and have a look? And I went out there and seen it. I seen the one house. I was like, if I get this one, I know I'm going to get all these bitches. I know for sure. So I was a little nervous about it because, I typically am higher than a lot of people. You know what I mean? I don't know if people are just younger around me and charging less or what. I might be the older guy now. I don't know, but they're like, man, that's high. But they didn't balk at it. She was like, yeah, it's a little bit more than what we typically pay, but we just need to find someone new. I was like, okay. She's like, if we could, can you do it all at the same time? I'm like, yeah, sure. And then like 2 days later, the other guy messaged me the 4th and the 5th house. See, he owns the other 2 houses, both of them. So
I mean, you're gonna be out glad heading.
I don't know if he rents.
There are only 6 houses on the street.
There's 6 houses on the lake side of this one street right here. I don't. The other one's like a small, like fucking shanty, like looking deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it could just be like the old
wooden
school
windows and shit. That I'm not cleaning.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's 6 houses, and then on the other side of the street, they're not. This area is, you could tell the lakeside money versus the people that just live by the lakes. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The houses differ very drastically. Like one side, people got in there and tore down an old house and built a fucking, McMansion on the water. Yeah. And also, an asshole property. So, but it's cool. I'll take the money. I'm cool with it. They were nice. She was very agreeable on the phone. Unlike the lady
and that's your day.
Today.
That's one day. Just do all 5 houses, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh hell yeah, dude. Yeah, that's like an awesome day. No drive time.
Yeah. Yeah, that is that. I will say She asked me. After I gave her the price for the exterior onlys, what it would be, and I just doubled every price. You know what I mean? Fuck it. And she's like, "Well, we'll get back to you." And she's like, "Well, 2 of us want to maybe wait until closer to fall to have the insides done." And she goes, "I'm not sure about the other house." And I'm like, "All right, whatever, that's cool." So when she asked for the in and out price, I was like, fuck, I hope these other people don't call, because this is gonna be fucking, I have to get up early and be there early and fucking be there, just plan on being there all fucking day. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I've been cleaning windows for quite a long time. And, looking at these houses, they were definitely maintained. You know what I mean? These windows were cared for by someone. I'm not saying they did a bad job. They did a good job, or a decent enough job to have it, but they were maintained. So I was confident that I was like, it won't be a nightmare to do these. So all the screens are on the inside. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm walking up, popping a screen out, cleaning the window and putting it back together. You know what I mean? I'm fucking crushing that. I'm shitting on that. You know what I mean? I'm taking all of that money.
Oh, casements are.
Yeah, I mean, what are we talking?
Probably my favorite windows.
Yeah, dude, what are we talking? Yeah, when I see a casement window, I'm like, shit, give me your money, sucker. You know what I mean?
Dude, if I get a casement that doesn't have panes on it,
unless it's a Pella casement, then they can eat an entire bag of dicks.
Like we just have so many French casements here that when I get them, when they don't do, like if I go, it's kind of funny. If I go 40 minutes southeast, it's all like old Portuguese people, which are basically like old Italian people. So it's all casement windows, and it's like the best work I get to do. But around here, it's all Frenchies.
Have you ever seen has anyone ever seen or heard of the Pella Presidential series windows. Have you ever seen those before?
I know exactly.
So you know what I'm talking. The little tiny fucking broken up tiny French pane fucking. There's a guy I've tried for 3 years to get fired from this fucking job. I try to do a shitty job every time, and he keeps calling me back. He's like, man, you do such a good job. I'm like, fuck.
Do you remember the ones that had the blinds in it, where you had like the crank handle like from the pedal, and you had to turn it and then like pop it and then try to pull the line that's all dry rotted out like up so you could clean the window. And they were almost like the blinds were almost like gold in color. Do you remember
I don't
those?
understand why what was presidential about these fucking windows. You know what I mean? The next time I do it, I need to remember the next time that I do it that I shoot a YouTube video there. These fucking windows are obnoxious. Like, we're talking like fucking 5 foot tall in the center fucking half moons with fucking bars. You know what I mean? It's bars and squares, French. I'm like, what do you got going on here,
dude? We joke that we think like whoever owns Pello's like wife cheated on him with a window cleaner and decided to like
what
make
are you
windows
doing
afterwards.
This is the most ridiculous window I've ever seen. He's like, yeah, we want to get him replaced, but it's going to cost a lot of money. I mean, dude, this house is absolutely beautiful. It's all like local stone. I mean, it's a beautiful house, but those fucking windows, man. Every time he calls, my stomach hurts. I'm like, oh God, please don't say you want the inside this year. I've done it 3 times on the inside. And it took me an entire day by myself.
Well, it's one of those jobs where it's
eight
like
and a half hours.
Maybe it's
just the inside of that bitch.
Damn. It's one of those things where it's
like $2,500 for this house inside and out, and it's a single story. That's all I got to say. It's not a story.
It's fair.
It's fair. Fucking a pain in the ass, dude.
You sound like you're like me. It's like I say I don't want to do these things, but then I end up liking the person. I'm like, God damn.
That's the problem.
And I do this stuff I don't want to do.
That's the problem. That's the whole problem there. This dude is fucking rad. And when I say $2,500, this dude, it's cash. Every fucking time. This dude hands me bands. You know what I mean? Like, how can you not? He's a fucking awesome dude.
Yeah. But it fills the schedule. It's good money. Yeah.
I hate it, dude. But 2 days for a house in and out.
That's a long time to be.
I gotta. I'll shoot a video of this place.
Yeah, I don't like to be in one.
I'll shoot a video, and the shitter of it is, I'm complaining about him at the beginning of the show. It's right on the lake. I mean, it's lake. It's lake. It's not bay. It's lake. So
are you gonna film it?
Yeah, I'll film it the next time I'm there. Yeah,
I want to see it. Yeah.
It's but the bugs. It's covered in bugs. You know what I mean? Because he's, it's so not only are they little tiny French pane cut up ridiculous windows, but there's fucking bug shit all over them.
Well, have you ever thought about pressure washing it with like soap? Just to knock it down?
Dude, knock it down? I think that might be my plan the next time I go into it. If he calls me back.
I do that a lot of times too, which sounds crazy, but I'll downstream soap on stuff like that and just knock it all off and then go do the inside.
This is what I was thinking.
Most of it's stripped.
This was what I was thinking. I was thinking hit her with the fucking old the old what do you want to call it? X-Jet. Some Dawn dish soap in the old X-Jet. Hit it with that and then scrub her with a fucking nice brush. And then squirt her off and then come back through and hit it with the water fed pole. You know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking about doing.
That's what I would do, especially if most of the work is the bugs.
Dude, it's so bad. The only reason why I've not filmed at the place is because it's so daunting of a task. You know what I mean? It's like film, like fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Whew. No, it's tough when you're just trying to get out of a job, though. You know what I mean? It's hard to film, but yeah, Mark had turned me on to I pressure wash construction cleanups on a regular basis now. I just knock the stuff off and go do the inside and come out and you're like, oh, this is like half the work.
See what sticks. You see what sticks.
Yeah, knock it off. You know?
Right.
Yeah, we're on Lake Erie. You're on Lake Erie, and all of our jobs are so are mine. Grace knows what I'm talking about. It's just covered in bug shit.
Same.
Everyone's like,
ABC
"Hey man, you should use
ABC
steel
provides
wool
us
on
some
that." Yeah,
soap.
I want to see you smear that fucking bug shit around with steel wool for 20 minutes. I'm just gonna knock it off with a scraper, man.
Right.
I'm just
I mean,
razoring
heck,
it. You know what I mean? I'm
yeah.
done fucking around with this, dude.
Well, heck, I mean, you could, if you could X-Jet, you could use a little laundry soap and some bleach, and then I mean, it's all organic, right?
Yeah.
Like that
Right.
should
It
all
would help
melt off.
dissolve all that
Oh
shit.
yeah,
Yeah,
it would
just a
dissolve
little
it.
bit of bleach,
Yeah,
just
definitely.
a little,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then use laundry soap because you can't really use Dawn and bleach. I mean, you can, but you shouldn't.
Why
I
not?
just, you know what I do?
I do it all the time.
But
I
they
put-
don't.
If
No,
you're gonna
They don't
set
mix
it up,
well.
if
well,
you're
I
gonna
know
set it
palm
up-
olive and fucking dish fucking bleach.
I mean,
don't
even Dawn
mix
on the
very-
side of the bottle says
Dude,
not to use it
I-
with bleach.
I
I
but-
don't
just
really
take-
mean that.
But if you use laundry soap, though, it's the same thing, dude.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
I have a
It's
30
more
gallon
bleach
really
stable,
good at
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
on my bleach tank. I have a 30-gallon. I batch mix.
Mhm.
I don't have all that proportional bullshit.
Mhm.
And I'll fill that. I'll put 20 gallons in the 30-gallon tank. Drop 4 Tide Pods in there,
Mhm.
and that's all you need to do for the
Yeah.
life of that fucking tank. It gives you
Yeah,
some
it would
soap,
be so
takes
much
the odor
soap
out.
forever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
the
use
only thing you gotta
I use
watch
car
is,
wash soap.
yeah, the
buy,
only
like, the
thing with the
5-gallon
Tide Pods is you
industrial
got to
soap.
be careful because the outside casing doesn't always melt away, and then it'll clog up your injector. But other than that,
Right.
and it blows out. It's just like a slimy
Yeah.
shit.
I
Yeah.
use car wash soap because it's bleach stable
gotta figure
and
out
it
a way to
also
do it.
works well on the glass too.
A specific one, or they're all bleach stable.
The one that I use,
Like
I got
Mother's or something?
recommended. No, it's just like it's literally like a
Turtle wax
5-gallon
car-
pail.
Yeah.
No, I get it from a guy who owns a car wash, and he's like,
Yeah.
"Hey man, this works."
Oh,
really
so
good on
it's
the
commercial
glass and
car
stuff."
wash.
Yeah, commercial.
Made
I
to be
buy it
sprayed
straight
through
from
a
him.
machine. Yeah.
Yeah, palm
exactly.
olive
So I dilute it,
slept
yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Mike. I almost called him Mark.
I like
Mike
palm olive,
Nichols
like
said
once in a while.
palm olive. Palm olive's slept on, man. I feel like it's less sudsy than Dawn. I prefer
Dawn
it over
gets
Dawn.
too sudsy.
Yeah,
I
Dawn
mean, I
is
like
way too
Crush
sud-
the best, but
Crush is good too. I like Crush too, but I'm
it
saying
just destroys my hands. But
what
yeah.
I'm saying is going. Yeah, well, man hands. Anyways, what I do is I go. I just I'm going with like stuff you could pick up at like the fucking gas station.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not saying
Yeah.
window cleaning soap, but if I had to get a dish soap, it's gonna be palm olive every time. But man, dude, Dawn keeps getting me with these scents, man. I smelled that strawberry Dawn. I was like, man, I want to drink a whole bottle of this. You know what I mean? It smells so good.
They got a green apple one too. That's like one of
Yeah.
my favorite ones
Yeah.
to use. It smells real good.
Or
All
yeah.
those
Yeah,
high
some of
scented soaps
those.
like that smell good and think it's a good idea at first, and then when you smell them all day, I'm like, yeah, just give me the original shit.
I don't like the smell of Dawn in general. I can't do it.
I'm sick of the
Yeah,
smell.
she's
of
got
Dawn
to have
personally, but
essential oil soaps when she cleans windows.
probably
No,
smells
even
good
I use
though.
the Gladiator too, but that's like a natural one too, so it's not like super
Yeah.
scented.
I need to get me a bottle of that. I don't think I've ever tried
It's
it.
nice.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever tried that one. I'll have to do a whole video on soap.
Yeah.
'Cause we need to talk about it. You know what I mean?
Oh, don't even.
Come on,
don't
dude.
even.
Let's do soap wars again, dude.
There's nothing more fucking annoying than these soap guys. Nothing more annoying. I don't even look at it anymore.
Mhm.
Now, I'm not saying the tablespoon of this and a teaspoon of that. Fucking soap discussion is off the rails fucking annoying. I don't give a shit what anybody says.
Even when people ask me like, how much you put in there? I'm like, I don't fucking know. I just like squirt it in there till it feels good. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, if you're measuring out your soap, like you got more
Time
Fuck
on your
more
water.
hands.
discipline. And,
Fuck
no,
hard.
honestly, you just
You know
have
what
more
I do?
discipline
I
than
go
have.
like
I just go,
TJ. I usually go 3 to 4 squirts across the top of the bucket, and then guess what? If it's too much soap, I add water.
Yeah,
Whoa!
yeah.
How about that? Holy shit!
Or I
More
throw it
Use
out
a
if I
spray
don't-
bottle.
Yeah.
If I don't like the mix, I just throw it out and start again. It's water. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like,
Yeah,
oh no, I waste 13 cents of soap.
yeah.
I'm like, who cares?
Right.
I like to use oil of Olay soap in my water.
Oil of oy vey.
Oy vey.
Yeah,
Oh my.
yeah. Neutrogena
What kind of
in my
soap are
water.
you using? What kind of soap?
I like to use
Yeah,
herbal
Summer's
essence.
Eve.
Cherry
I told
blossom.
someone that on Facebook the other day. what's the mixture? I go, just drop a bottle of Summer's Eve, strawberry apple. I go, you will
Strawberry
fucking clean like a
apple.
motherfucker. Yeah. God. I'm like, dude, if you're searching for something so simple to make you a better window cleaner, you need to fucking put your bucket down.
I don't.
I used to like Joy, but then they changed that shit like 10 years
thin
ago.
now.
It's
It used
gross.
to be real
It
thick.
sucks.
Now it's like fucking water.
We work in a very strange industry where guys want to charge an arm and a leg for their services, but want to pay $3 for tools. Then they want those $3 tools to last the lifetime of them.
Right. Well,
I have to change my rubber every job.
You mean to tell me that you have to buy
off.
rubber? Like fucking, you have to buy a grocery rubber? I only buy 3 pieces at a time. If you can't sell me,
these are the same guys that go. These are the same guys that go. I bid this house at $350, and you know what? The lady told me the other guy did it for $250, and of course I said, "Well, where is he now?" Okay, and then she said, "Why don't we come out in the middle?" And then someone else came in and did it for $175, and I'm like, "And you're the guy that calls 5 carpet cleaners and takes the low bid, you fucking idiot, hypocrite, fucking lying sack of shit." Oh yeah, I take the high bid. You're a fucking idiot, you liar.
Yeah, it's strange. It's a really strange and fickle industry that we're in. There's some really good people, and then there's some characters, man. And
I just don't like assholes.
And then there's a lot of assholes. You know what I mean?
There's no, dude. My son, when Scott graduated high school, before he came to work for me, before he went to Hawaii, he worked at a lawnmower shop, right? And I thought that was kick-ass because he's been pretty mechanically inclined. And, you know, the guy had him assembling new mowers and sharpening blades, you know, like what your cousin has to do there. And he was there for over a year. And I said, you know, I need blades for the Hustler. I'm going to come down there and buy the blades, right? So I walk in, and the owner, who's some fucking foreigner, he goes, I go, "Hey, how's it going? I need 3 blades for a 54-inch Hustler." And he goes, "Oh, okay." He goes, "Do you want Oregon?" Or I go, "No, I want OEM. I don't want that stamped steel crap." So he goes, so he brings him to the counter, and he goes, I go, "By the way, Scott is my son." Yeah, and I was about to thank him for giving my kid a chance and a job, because that's not an easy job. It's better than bagging groceries in my mind, right? He goes, you know what he says to me? He says, "Well, you're not expecting a discount, are you?" And I looked him right in the face and leaned forward and go, "Did I ask you for a fucking discount? I meant to thank you for giving my fucking kid a job." "Well, he's a great worker." I go, "Yeah, but wait a minute. Why would you say that to me? I never fucking asked you for it. I told you that to thank you for giving my kid a job." And I go, "That's fine. Give me the blades and fuck you."
Exactly.
Oh, people are fucking assholes, and I don't put up with it.
Yeah, it's a daily occurrence. You know what I mean? It's a daily occurrence.
It is.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this generation of old people, but they talk like they can scrap, and you are old. Why are you talking like this?
Because
like,
I will pick up something and
that
fucking bludgeon you with it. That's
why. They like say crazy things to you, and I'm like, you are an 80-year-old man, dude. Like, chill out. Like, you'll come to the door and like they'll yell at you, and you're like, what are you? Why? I just got here. I'm like, you know what I mean? I just showed up. Like, hey, how are you? Dude?
I try to maintain, especially in day-to-day life, I try to maintain that you catch more fucking bees with honey. You know what I mean? So I try to, like, when somebody's an asshole, I try to kill them with kindness. You know, most of the times that really disarms people when they're really shitty, and then you're really nice to them back. They're like, "Oh fuck," you know what I mean? Because they're expecting that.
You kind of ruin their day.
Yeah.
Well, you don't give them what they wanted to get from you,
motherfucker. So they got somebody to yell at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, like never. Like I grew up like you're supposed to be nice to old people, so I still have that in me. But like this brand of old people kind of fucking sucks. Dude. I wish they were cooler. Like, my grandpa was cool as hell, dude.
It's the Jane Fonda generation. You know what I mean? They yelled and spit on fucking Vietnam veterans when they come home from the war. You know what I mean? These are the people. Those are the people.
Yeah, it's just weird.
Those are the people
fucking
you're dealing with
disgusting.
right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The greatest generation is gone. Now you got left over with their kids. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And their kids are shitheads. You know what I mean? For the most part. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
yes.
and by the time old people get cool again, Seth, you're gonna be old. You know what I mean? So you're gonna be old.
I hope I'm a cool old person where if someone comes and does work at my house, I'll like offer them a water and be like,
dude,
hey, I appreciate you being here. You know what I mean? Just like normal stuff. Like anybody who comes to my house, I'm like thankful. I'm like, hey, you're doing something
I don't want to do.
Either I can't do or don't.
Well, I try to treat people the way I want to be treated, and that usually includes respect. But if it goes off the rails, I see they're not reciprocating that, then I'm fucking done.
See, I'm the same way. You know, it's taken me a while to get that way on the internet, but you know, the last thing I want to do is like block somebody or, you know what I mean, not give them a place to say that I'm a fat fucking retard, like to my face or whatever. But you know, you just get to a certain point. It's like, dude, this is never going to evolve into anything else. You know what I'm saying? It's just going to be this at all times.
I just hate rude people. Like for instance, if you're cleaning a commercial storefront door, and someone's walking at you, I can always tell if they're going to try to open the door while I'm halfway done cleaning it. You know, now how long does it clean a commercial door? Fucking 6 seconds, 7 seconds.
I don't know. I've seen some 3-minute TikToks on.
That's true. The back and forth thing, right? But you're right. But if I see them, I could tell if they don't break stride, they're going to try to open the door. Right now, sometimes if it's a woman or an older person, I always open the door while I'm cleaning. I don't even, just kind of move around with it. And they usually say thank you. If they don't, I say you're welcome. And then if I see some fucking asshole pick up his pace to get to that door, my foot's going at the bottom of it. And then I will always say, because I'll close out the door and then start to open it to do the inside of the door. I go, you'll wait. You'll wait. You'll wait. Show some fucking respect for someone doing a job.
Some people are super shitty, man.
Yeah.
They're just shitty fucking people. You know what I mean? Just super shitty. Like you run it, you see all kinds. Doing what we do, you see all kinds.
Yeah.
Whether it's dealing with
most
somebody,
of it's positive, though. I will say most.
Whether
of
it's dealing with somebody at their home, or working out and commercially, you see all kinds. And you're right, it's a mixed bag. It's not always assholes. You know, in my experience, most people are friendly if you're friendly.
Well, and sometimes you think the person that appears to be going to be an asshole is not. Yeah. So that's why you just kind of roll with it.
You can't judge a book by its cover.
You're right.
But like I have noticed that like the mid generation, like 30 to 58, 60 in that range, they're pretty cool. Like they're pretty easy to work with. It's just this version of old people.
Like what you want to say?
I had to pay more money.
The 70s, 80s, and 90s generation. I mean, of course.
Yeah. They're pretty chill.
Yeah, they're pretty chill.
Yeah. So, most of the time, they just want it done.
That's like my folks, me, and Mark. You know what I mean? That and you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. That's our generation. You know, our three generations.
Your generation
combined.
Sucks.
Whatever, bitch.
Grace, your generation sucks.
Well, no, honestly,
how? Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Grace, you're 29. You're gonna be 29.
Well, I'll be 29.
She's 19.
So you're like the oldest of like.
I know there's a 9 in there somewhere.
You're like the oldest of Gen Z, right? Like the old end of Gen Z.
So it depends on what sources you look at. So some sites say that I'm millennial, and some sites say that I'm Gen Z. So I just like to call myself a zillennial.
Yeah,
you're like right in that.
I do kind of feel like there's a weird mix where like,
but that's
I'm kind of in the middle because I grew up where like we had a landline at my house. My parents, like my dad had a work cell phone. That was it. Like
Craig probably still has a rotary phone, doesn't he?
But,
Craig does. But he doesn't have a cell phone.
If you've ever had a chance to sit down with Grace and speak to her one-on-one before, you notice instantly that she's not. No. She's well adjusted.
Yeah. Yeah, like I grew up watching like I Love Lucy and like
she's well adjusted.
Andy Griffith Show.
She's got just enough of everything to make her a decent human.
Yeah.
Just
like
my daughters are the same way. They lean this way on certain things and they lean this way on other things. You know, they it's called common fucking sense. You know what I mean?
Right. They are just people at the end of the day too. Like I have a 20-year-old Gen Z kid who works with me. I just got to talk to him differently.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's a Lego kid.
Yeah.
So he's like, if you give him clear instruction, he will do it.
Yeah.
If you don't, he'll ask you how to get to the backyard of a house. And I'm like, brother, I need you to not ask me that question. I'm like, where are we right now? Are we at the front of the house? Walk to the back of it, and that's where the back of the house is. Man.
So
you know what I mean?
Yeah. we will be back August 5th. Is that correct? That's the first Wednesday in August, correct? I will let you guys know who the guest is going to be when we get a little closer to build up a little whoop-de-whoop. I also want to remind everyone that in September, I don't know, somebody else can do the math. We're coming up on 400 Squeegee Life podcast episodes. So that means we're gonna have to have a fucking we're gonna do something. We're gonna do something pretty fucking kick ass. I'm not exactly sure what it is yet, but we're gonna do. I mean, we're most likely gonna have a giveaway. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna give shit away. I'm trying to figure out something super cool to give away, but I'm not sure yet. We'll work on it while we're away. That's what I'm gonna.
Idea, TJ. I'll talk to you when we get
okay.
off. But yeah,
I'm gonna work on that while we're away for this month. Also, if you're a channel member, don't be scared. I'm telling you, the vlogs are coming in hot. Members only vlogs. It's gonna be dope. Grace, Seth, Mark, have a nice summer vacation from the Squeegee Life podcast. Stay in touch. We'll be back August 5th with a pretty cool guest, and it'll be a good time. We love you guys. Thanks for watching every week. Enjoy your summer. If you need anything, all you gotta do is reach out to us. We're always here to help. Right, guys?
Mm-hmm.
Enjoy.
We're nice.
Yep.